Welcome, one and all. Last time on the party. Sorry, Eugene was doing such a good, swell job of explaining. I'll get
I won't interrupt this time too much.
Okay, so our party, after having inherited the baron's baronership, stewardship, if you want to, if you fancy, were assigned to go to the notary in order to sign paperwork in order to take over the baronship when the baron died. We go to the notary's house. Doors ajar. We go in. There's a cat. There's a scuffle. The cat is knocked out, tied up, interrogated under duress.
for good reason.
The notary is found dead in his bed with evil pale yellow man's amulet around his neck. Eventually, the cat is let go when we find out there's somebody else lurking in the house. Turns out around the house.
Cat was caught twice though.
Yeah. No, just once.
No, we caught it twice. I caught it once. He bashed it. Got it back. Talked to it.
Then let it go and
bashed it again.
And then
yeah.
fully killed
Pretty sure I got bashed 2 times, and I brought it back with 1 HP of healing each time. And then we let it go, and it decided to attack me before running away. That was its fatal mistake.
Because you let it go.
I let it go.
I let it go the first time.
So yes, cat didn't live.
So the lurker says, "Hey, I think it was my cousin that did this, and he got out of the insane asylum, and he's been seeing the notary for a little bit." And we're just like, "Well, where's he been staying? Maybe at the notary's summer home." So we went to the notary's summer home, where it is trapped. Every inch is trapped. The stairs are greased. Magical bricks come flying off the top. Caltrops when you go break through the window.
Slippery
oil on the ladder. Rust monsters underneath the rug.
Bear traps.
Yes, bear traps.
3 pits with spikes.
3 pits.
A dancing sword that Martin manhandled and threatened and eventually got its revenge.
There's delicious food.
Yes, delicious poisonous food.
Didn't touch any of the food.
Paint cans came flying down the stairs.
We did find a rat because somebody got trapped in this room. I believe it was Martin. And he found a rat and he made the rat eat the food. Found out it was poisoned. Then we went upstairs where there was false floors.
It fell through the floor onto the sword.
Under the dancing sword that he assaulted.
I have to say that was the best part. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah.
And then Marceline went in here, got trapped in the bathroom, and almost drowned. Yep, huge magnet in the ceiling. Flying toys in here that will beat the snot out of you. And that's as far as we made.
Yep, so we're out of there. There's people here. Someone checked in there.
No, Voishon was about to open that door. But her and Krishna were entertained at watching how you guys dealt with that.
I'm going to do the smart thing, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic. I should have done this sooner, but I now have Detect Magic active for the next 10 minutes. Hopefully that helps.
This house is flammable.
Everything's flammable.
Certainly helped.
Gets fire on everything.
I need enough fire there.
Okay.
Everything's flammable at certain temperatures.
So I'll say that these adventurers kind of like went first and then told you how to get up without falling into the traps. And
We're still very kind.
you guys are all together now. Yay.
Hooray! Well, kind of.
I'm concentrating on Detect Magic.
Everyone get your minis. What does that
Yes.
do, Cordell?
Put you right there.
Hang on. Hello? Hi, I'm doing alright.
Yeah, where's the
no.
hammer man?
I'm at D&D with Cody.
Is he still on this?
Sing us the song.
You know, I found my super glue. I thought
they got there. We were liquidating.
I've got a ton of super glue. I just need to use it.
on our couch.
Well, if you bring it, I'll happily glue Krishna back together when we play.
He has super glue
Okay,
here.
we're free
He's
on Friday night.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but
Whether
let's
it's
see.
See, that's the
open
thing.
present to other people or is it a private thing?
Okay, where is Araheim? I'm just missing him somewhere. He does not have wings.
Ah,
He's that big guy.
well, we should be home around 9:30. Do you want us to call you then?
Sorry.
Alright.
I'll see you. Check that. Second.
Love you. Bye.
Not there.
I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet.
Okay.
I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And I learn its school of magic.
There we go.
Okay.
It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay.
That would be
There's magic everywhere. Almost every single direction you look emanates magic.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to be focusing on the floor.
Be specific.
Is it evil magic?
It's everywhere.
Okay, I'm going to leave this room.
They're not.
Is there any
Is he
Make
though?
a strength saving throw.
They're not.
Painting's a lot of fun.
It is. I love
17.
That's
Yeah,
what
you make it past the
I'm
magnet.
gonna do a bunch of painting and stuff on my
Okay. Do I see any magic on the floor of this chamber?
The hallway?
Yeah.
There is the illusion magic on the floor that you probably already know about.
as you fell through.
Yes.
That's
It
it.
is 60 feet.
There's magic in the room to the right. There's magic in the room to the left. There's magic in the room in front of you.
I got distracted. Your fires.
A lot of it is illusion magic, but in front of you, I'll say that there's some trap magic and some necromancy, and there's a whole lot of glyphs of warding pretty much everywhere.
Oh, I'm going to point those out. Where are those at?
Everywhere.
Let's see here.
Less of warning. That would be like you step on it and it goes off.
Yeah, they're either bombs or stored spells.
So claymores, basically.
You sense one in this desk, or excuse me, these drawers, this dresser. That's the word.
I'm gonna go right over there and open one of those up.
Anyone have mage hand?
Yes.
You people should.
I believe I do.
There's a glyph of warding on that dresser over there. That must mean there's something valuable inside.
Or not. Sounds surprising, very.
Or it could be that when you open it, or the wrong person opens it, then the valuable thing is destroyed.
It should be mentioned there's a bunch of dead alligators and crocodiles.
Oh yeah, I
hanging
did.
from
I
chains.
did point those out. Yes.
And there's-
chains?
Yeah, in this room there's like 12 of them hanging from the ceiling.
What do I sense about those? Necromancy?
Sweet. So we open up one of those drawers and they all come alive.
Possibly.
Go try it.
Well, we still have this room to open, so I'll go about opening that door.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, you open that up, and are you going inside?
First looking.
It appears to be a normal bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyone in here? Does anyone want to go in?
You actually do hear an answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the statue.
It was just perfunctory to this point.
This statue right here. It opens up its mouth and it begins insulting you, referring to how ugly you are and how badly you smell.
Wait,
Wow.
who's he
Says
talking
you should
to?
go back to wherever it is you came from,
I
because
would like to.
at
Go
least
on talking.
there they wouldn't mind your terrible style.
Yes. Yes, I very much agree with that sentiment. Is that it?
Oh, it keeps going. It
Okay, I'm going in.
insults you without stop.
What is the statue made out of?
It appears to be marble.
Marble.
Yes.
I am going to attack it with the axe.
Okay.
Would you like me to?
Go for it. See how good attack it is.
Not great. I believe it's a 13.
That's enough to hit. It's not
14
defending
actually.
itself.
All right.
You call that a swing?
Oh, it's still alive? No damage? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
it-
you knocked it. You broke it in half, knocked it to the floor, but the mouth is still talking to you.
Okay, I will attack it again.
Okay.
Specifically in the mouth.
That's a nat 20, so that is a... First off, it's a Vorpal axe, and I bring in my brutal critical.
It's about. It's like halfway through saying, "Is this the reason why you don't have a boyfriend?"
Is it still talking?
That was enough to dissipate the magic.
There. The sound was annoying. Okay. I am going to go look under the bed, see if there's anyone there.
You look under the bed, and you actually find that there is a box.
Box. Yep. Well, not a person. There's a box in here. Master meeting. If you're interested.
I was gonna double check that room before I left it.
That room?
Yeah, I was just gonna investigate in there and see if I find
I haven't
anything.
been hit real hard or anything yet. I'll come get the box.
Okay.
rolled
I am
15
leaving the room
to see if I
before
can
you
see
do
things
so.
before I leave.
What exactly are you doing? You have to be specific in this area. Are you just looking?
Okay, well,
Touching.
I'm looking for any
Rustling.
hidden like compartment door, like that kind of thing. Anything that could potentially open that doesn't necessarily appear like it would normally open. And I rolled a 15.
Okay. Where do you want to look first? There's some crates. There are some things, furniture and whatnot covered with
These
sheets.
directions. We're there in that corner.
All right.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Upstairs, please.
It's never good. We're about to die.
You lift up the sheet, and a mechanical boxing glove hits you right in the face for 4 damage.
Am I able to do any sort of dex or any sort of attempted dodge of that or no?
It would be a trap effect. I believe that as a rogue, you are able to have something like that.
Yeah, so if it's damage, if it's the source of damage you can see, you can half the incoming damage.
Yeah, a glove hits you in the face, so you definitely see it.
Surprise attack.
Because I have uncanny dodge and I have evasion.
It would be.
But evasion is if I'm making a dex save.
Mhm.
So uncanny dodge is just when attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your action to have the actual damage
Yeah, that's
against
what it
you.
is.
So 2 damage.
You can't roll with the punch.
Still get punched.
Yes.
I like inspire idea better and better.
Just burn it down. Just burn it down.
Start burning things.
Goo is getting the
I want
box
to get
from
the
under
box
the bed.
that's
Oh.
underneath the bed.
Okay, you are you just pulling it out?
Oh, good lord! Can I look at the box see if there's any strings or wires
You try to pull it, but it doesn't. It feels like you're able to move the box, but then something stops the movement.
I'm gonna back out from that. part
Maybe
of the
somebody's holding it.
bed. Yeah, exactly.
Pull harder.
No. I'm gonna move out from that side of the bed. I want to
Don't give
right
up
from the
now.
other side
You've
of the bed.
almost got it.
You're trying to grab it from the other side.
No, I
Now
won't.
wouldn't have given
Yeah,
up.
I mean it's the boxes. It's there.
Dude, it's just there. All right, let's give it an extra tug.
Yeah, it won't move.
All
I'll
right.
assist.
It's really it's like you try to wiggle it, but it's almost like something is in the middle of it that's keeping it from moving.
Can I see that it opens from any angle?
You can get under there and try to open it.
I'm going to come in
All right,
and
I'll
lift
try to
the
open
bed.
it.
I'll help.
You're lifting the bed?
Yes.
I guess I'm short. I may not be able to help.
Okay.
Now I'm in deep poo. I was only in little shallow poo. Now I'm in deep
Standing
poo.
there. Is the bed up yet?
Since he said his first, we're going to resolve
Yes,
that.
please.
You open the box, And inside is a rod floating in the air.
Right, it's an immovable.
So is there a button?
Yes. Yes, there's a button.
I'm gonna push the button and see if I can't pull the rod.
Okay. Yeah, you got a movable rod now.
Alright.
But
Pretty sick.
as you push the button, they lift up the bed, and the whole thing goes, and it all falls through the floor
No.
because the whole floor had been solid. You didn't notice it.
All held in place because of the movable rod.
No, anyone who got on or touched the bed
Oh,
causes
okay.
it to fall.
Alright, not good. So I actually got to help him.
Oh boy. This is quite the fun.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
You're
Well, it's
outside
not
room
me.
and I see us just
What's on the floor below that we just fell onto?
the cat.
No, the cat's
That
Jay.
was
That's
the-
it.
that
Okay.
was the other.
Yeah, that was the first place we found the notary. This is the
Oh.
second
This, oh yeah.
home of the notary.
Yeah. This is like his actual mansion. The other one was like his business place.
So who rigged it all?
And if you remember the evil book,
All right. You're going to take the most damage because you were underneath the bed, and the
Alright.
whole bed and bed frame falls on top of you. You take 31 bludgeoning.
31.
No saving throw?
it's a fall.
It's a fall.
You're gonna
So if I
save
use-
from hitting the ground.
So
What?
if I
Pretty
use
sure
my
monks are immune.
slow fall,
You can land
So it's a
there.
fall.
Monks are immune to
Can-
you
a certain
heard
amount
something
of
Can I
fall
use
damage.
my?
Is it true? Oh,
At
I
a
mean,
certain
it's,
level, yeah.
well, here's the
So,
thing. I
do
mean,
you
there's a
have it?
bed on top of him that's falling.
if I slow fall,
Use your action when you fall to reduce any falling damage.
So falling.
So
damage,
this is
you
the
don't
way
get
I
hurt
wrote
from falling,
it,
but
though,
you get
was
smashed.
that
The bed lands on you.
the people who were on top of the bed take less damage
those of us dummies
than those
underneath.
below, because there's also a mechanism in the room below where the whole thing just falls on you.
Alright, how much? 31?
So yeah, 31 damage. Everyone else takes. Let's see.
I don't know if that's worth that rod.
It is. Movable rods are awesome.
See, I would have
So I guess
not
who all
had
is
more
in the
health
room?
if I did that.
It's us
Four?
three.
I'm down to 24.
Everyone else
Lots
would take
of
half
I
of
was
that.
gonna
Think
So
of it as
Can I use?
15
Can I use
Thor's
my
hammer.
dairy
Yeah,
crash?
yeah.
what does that do? Oh.
Distracted? Aha! Gravity is fooled.
Isn't that the parachute thing?
yes, the parachute.
Oh, that is.
I have one too.
Falling.
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't really
Wait,
work
you
in this
can't.
situation.
Yeah, they don't do really low openings very well. It's not a halo jump.
I'll just say you guys take 15.
Okay, where are we now then?
Well, now half of us are.
Oh yeah, now you're
downstairs.
down below.
That's what I'm saying. What's in that
Where
room that
down
we
there?
fell down to?
Let's see here.
Is like, is it a room we're
Would be-
familiar
would
with?
be there.
In this room.
I don't think we.
No, we didn't
searched
go
that
in
room.
there.
No, I just went
You-
through it.
Oh,
You flew
yeah.
around in there and then flew out.
All right, I'll fly up. I'll fly back up. Good luck, everyone.
I wasn't. So did the whole room's floor fall? Because I was in the hallway.
Pretty much the whole area around the bed.
Yeah, everyone else is still up. Yeah, I'm going to go fly up.
So those actually
Meet
went
back
to
up
bed.
with
So
everyone.
it'd just be you and
Okay.
Erheim was in there too.
So everyone else want to
Aaron,
go back up or explore this room
Yeah.
some more?
Gudakuku, and mouse character. whose name
No,
is
mine.
Where's
I wasn't
your-
in there.
Mussolini.
I was in the hallway.
Oh right.
Well, you're
right,
still
yeah.
not showing
Yeah, I fly
what's
back up.
going on.
How far of a fall is that?
It's just one story, so it's not too bad.
12 feet or so. Only hurts a little bit. So has
Do you
anybody
want-
looked in this
do you
room?
want help,
Has anybody
Aaron?
looked in this room really?
He took a cursory look around.
Who am I with?
What exactly am I seeing in this room?
There is a. Here, let me
Do
get
you
to it.
want?
There's a lot.
Are those like couches and chairs?
Yes, there is
Okay.
a sofa, a fireplace, some chairs, a desk. There's two antlers. Those are now on the ground.
Yes, because
Covered
they
in
attacked
blood.
me.
Forgot to mention that. Yes. But yeah, the main point of interest are probably like the sofas, the fireplace.
I'd like to go investigate the
the
fireplace.
desk.
Well, Erheim, do you want to walk
Do you
or
have
do
a
you want me to carry?
movable rod to your
I want to investigate
haven't
the
yet.
seat cushions.
I guess
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
not
do
doing
that.
that.
All right, roll a perception on that
For who? Okay.
for the seat cushions.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Perception? What's my perception?
The first time I get to use brutal critical and it's a statue. It's insulting me.
10.
You don't really see anything out of the ordinary, but you know who knows? Maybe something fell into the the cushions, right? Are you going to go digging through the cushions?
Do it. You're already committed
Sure.
all the way.
All right, you reach your hands into the cushions
It bites my hand off.
and you pull it out covered in broken glass.
Oh.
That is 3 piercing damage. Okay.
I bet if you dig in more, you'll find something.
Just hit the immovable rod again and held it in place.
Should have.
Dang it, son of a gun.
So was there anything at the fireplace?
Yes, actually. Let's see. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Not him. As he gets close and just looks into it.
Nat 20.
Oh, pretty good.
And plus, let's see here, dexterity is, so that's 23.
That is really good. Hold on, I gotta look at the effects. All right, as you peer into the fireplace, your whole body catches on fire as the effective A Glyph of Warding plus an immolation spell hits you.
That's not good. I'll come pick up my dead body for me real quick.
However, it wasn't a high level immolation, it's just standard. You take 15 fire damage.
Standard 5th level immolation. I think that's what it is.
Run of the mill immolation. You know,
Enough
you
to
find at any
incinerate
street
most
corner.
people.
But you are able to stop, drop, and roll and
Alright,
recover.
so I don't see anything interesting in there.
Nope.
Alright. What about the bricks around the fireplace?
Yes, keep looking.
I've got 21 hit points left. I want to see what I can
Look,
do to.
there's a game table over there. Go mess with it.
No, that might have something on it.
Oh yeah, that will be the one item.
I'll
that
end up
does
playing wizard
that.
chess or
You
something.
start pressing all the bricks. It doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in the bricks.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to use jump and jump back up to the floor I was on.
Alright.
Nice.
You don't even need to jump. You can just run up the wall. Actually, I could at this point.
That's pretty cool.
Or is that like a 10th level monk thing? No, I think that hit already. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I read about it.
All right, Anaheim.
I'll just jump up on there. Maybe it's a 9th level. Yeah. I think it
Are there
is.
any other points of interest?
There is a desk over here.
And the
I
gaming
guess.
table.
Can I see any broken glass or traps or anything?
Not that you can see.
See,
Several drawers.
Yeah, 9th level. You can run along vertical surfaces and
Can,
across liquids. Yeah, without falling.
Martin, is your detect magic reach the desk in the game table?
Let me take a look. Do I sense any magic from the desk?
Yeah, there is a little bit of illusion magic.
There's a little illusion magic. Nothing too bad.
In
Should be
the
fun.
game table?
The desk.
At the desk.
On the game table?
You can make a perception if you want to try to overcome the illusion.
I mean, oh, so the illusion magic is all I detect. Yeah. In that room.
In the desk.
Yeah.
It's just illusion magic. It'll be
Around the
fine.
desk.
Open it.
So, but I can do a perception and try and see through it?
Yeah.
Can I give myself guidance? Is that how guidance works?
I think so,
It's a
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
That's alright.
It's cantrip, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
16.
It looks like a desk. Everything's perfectly normal here.
Alright.
Shit. Shit.
I'll go inspect the desk.
All right. Are you gonna open the drawers? You go to open one of the drawers, but you pull your hand back as the illusion fades to reveal there's a bunch of broken glass glued to the handle. You take 2 piercing damage. But within there is a large gemstone.
Ooh. Is it magic?
It is not, but
Made of glass.
it is worth 3 pieces.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
I'll take it.
It explodes in shards of glass.
Yeah. At a gemstone.
Do I sense any other concentrations of magic, like his immovable rod in the house?
Would you sense that with that spell?
I would sense magic.
There's a few magical items scattered throughout the house.
You would know schools of magic,
Yeah,
if
but
any.
the traps have schools of magic too.
Sure.
Magic items are. Don't say, "Hey, I'm a magic item," instead of like, "I am totally not a trap."
I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the schools of magic. There's a
No
whole lot of
worries.
illusion, a whole lot of other magics.
I will go investigate anything that is not illusion.
Okay, let's see.
So, Araheim, you're going to walk all the way back now?
I suppose.
Awesome.
Assuming that they told him about the paint cans and he takes his time to brush away the ball bearings on the stairs. He jumps over the hole in the floor. Assuming he does all that, he makes it back safely.
Yes. Okay, so now we've got the room full of dead crocodiles.
Allow me. I'm going to stand 10 feet away and poke one with my lance.
No, something is going to trigger them to.
And I think it was that desk that was over there.
Okay, I am going to go. They're chained from the ceiling?
Yep.
Yes? Okay. I would like to fly up to the ceiling and pull them down.
Don't do that.
Why not?
If they animate into living things while they're unchained, they'll attack us. If they're chained up, they'll be harmless.
I'm pretty sure the trap, you're overthinking the trap.
I would just rather fight an enemy who's tied up than one who's not.
Fly down. After you.
Okay, I will go. Where's the magic
Do we
in
want
this room?
to mage hand that?
It seems like there's some magic on the crocodiles. Let's see what else we got here. Hold on.
There's a glyph of warding in the desk.
Yeah.
No one wanted to mage
No, I
hand.
have a mage hand.
I can do it.
Yeah, one of us
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a sheet of paper on the desk with some writing on it.
Oh, hey, hang on.
You'll have to get closer to read it.
Let's go. Go ahead.
What does it say?
It says, for dwarves only.
For
Oh, good lord. I'm going to walk up beside him and actually read it.
dwarves.
Oh, come on. You're not that stupid.
4 dwarves. I'm only 1 dwarf.
Dwarves, plural. There has to be at least 2.
It's asking for 4.
I guess it's for you.
I'm going to wrap my hands in something.
Well, we could mage hand it to you. Pull it away from the desk at least. That way, in case it does connect to something that's ugly.
Okay.
Do you want me to? I'm not doing anything
Sure.
because, like, when the crocodiles become undead, I don't want to be blamed because
Is that all
the
that's on the
genius
paper?
over here.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's not the paper, but maybe the desk.
Possibly.
It's for dwarves only.
All right, mage hand, grab the paper, bring it all the way over here.
Yeah, the handwriting is quite nice. It almost has a regal feel to it.
Okay. Nothing else
If
on the paper?
I hold the paper, does anything happen?
Are you holding it out in front of the moon?
That's a very specific
Is
request.
it nighttime?
I don't know. It's
I don't think it's
I don't
nighttime
think
yet.
Is there a
It's
window?
morning.
Was this done on Durin's day? No, there's nothing fancy that you can tell about it.
Okay. I'm going to get some cloth and wrap my hands and then go.
Yes, Arrowhead. Go ahead. Where is Arrowhead?
Right
He
there.
is. All right. Over to the desk. Right there.
Back
And
there,
Martin,
though.
Martin, stand right next to one of the crocodiles.
I'll stand 10 feet away. With my lance pointed at crocodiles.
Alright. Yeah, you open the drawer, and there is a small sack. It's fairly heavy. And it clinks a little bit as you pull it.
Sounds like coins.
Yeah.
I'll open it.
It's filled with gold coins.
How much?
There is 200 gold pieces.
I guess it's a gift for me.
But
It's
as
for
you do
dwarves.
this, all of the crocodiles are going to start snapping. But lucky enough for you, you're short enough that they can't reach you.
Ha! Good thing I stopped you from lowering them.
I was going to throw them in the pit.
Oh. Oh.
The pit?
This is
There's
what I was
several
you're not
pits
telling
below
me your
this
whole
one.
plan.
Well, that's your fault for not trusting that I know what I'm doing.
200 gold?
I'll slaughter the crocodiles from a safe distance.
Okay. One by one, you go and just whack all these crocodiles and hack them to pieces. So now there's
He thought I was just going to put them down on the ground.
there's a bunch of dead crocodiles all over the ground now.
Is there anything else?
Sorry, don't look at this. It's not its time. Not its time. Okay. You guys are in this room.
Is there anything else magical?
You sense that there's magic from this room, magic from this room, magic from this room. I don't know. What
Nobody
school of
can see.
magic would that be?
Transmutation, conjuration.
Yeah,
All those.
all of those.
Abjuration, evocation.
I'm sorry, guys.
It
This is
depends.
not my
Don't.
area of
No,
expertise.
nobody knows them for sure.
Slytherin.
There is some illusion magic in this one.
They're
I
partial
can
now.
guarantee that much.
Okay.
Leaving the illusion magic, I want to go to that room.
Okay.
Corner.
You open that room. There is a. Oop. Hold on. It appears to be a map room. In the center, there's a table, kind of indicating the city, in Mini, and the surrounding forests. And there is a red button right in the middle of the table.
I will open the illusion magic room.
It is completely filled with darkness.
Oh. I'm gonna walk over
Yeah,
towards.
good,
I'm gonna
good,
walk
good,
over
good,
to him
You want to go
or
over there?
her.
Yes, her.
Sorry,
please.
get a piece of
Give
candy.
me a chocolate.
So I'm gonna walk over and. Do I have to do anything, or is it just a natural?
You can see within 10 feet.
I can see within 10 feet.
In darkness?
Yes.
He's got blind sight.
Does that count for magical darkness?
Yes. I create magical darkness and still walk around in it.
Okay. You go in there.
Like,
And-
or that's just to the doorway.
Part of the way we be Lord Slump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
If
go
there's
to the
anyone
door.
hiding in the darkness,
This appears to be a wine cellar.
Okay.
The walls are covered in various vintages of very nice wine. However, since you're able to see, you'll notice that there are about a dozen giant starfish just hanging on the walls and in various places throughout the room. Very bright colors, and they're like that big.
to anyone in there,
You're not gonna get an answer. There's a bunch of starfishes in there.
there's nobody in there.
Not that I see.
All right, well then I will leave.
But I think you should go in there and check them starfishes out. They're pretty cool colors.
Well, it's still dark in there. I can't see them.
Well, I was just hoping maybe you'd walk in there and whack something.
No, thank you.
Big red button.
The statue talking.
Yes, let's go find out about what Martin is getting up to.
Are you gonna press it?
There's a big red button in the map room.
Oh.
Are there any words around the button?
No.
What's on the table?
So I'll kind of describe. It's similar to this table except for it's square.
Okay.
It's got It's got a thick base to it. Kind of like this table, and then just square with a map on the top.
Is there any kind of indication of any spots like that a light shining on or anything like that to where if we push this button we might end up there?
I'm not even close.
You guys are lucky I didn't do what I did in my last campaign. You remember that when they pressed the button, it teleported to them 1,500 feet straight up in the air. Oh, okay. Dude, that was the coolest NPC death I've ever seen in my life. All right. So, yeah, it's sticky.
Button?
Yeah.
Like his finger stuck to it?
Well, it's not sticky. It's like you can press it and it feels like it's supposed to go down, but it doesn't quite. It's like there's some jam in there or something.
I pressed the button.
They're jamming our radar.
How hard are you hitting it?
Hard enough. Enough to depress the button.
Okay, roll. Are you gonna attack it? Roll an attack. That's how you do that.
Doing a strength check?
Sure.
23.
Hold on.
I push it with the strength of a hill giant.
That's pretty hard.
No, it wasn't an accident. He didn't accidentally destroy it.
Purposely. Did a new one.
We'll never know what the button does.
Gorditos?
They're not Gorditos.
My wife and I are here.
Okay. Your whole hand slams through the desk and through the button, just crashes through the desk. Is this your right hand or your left hand?
Right hand.
And it goes straight into a sphere of annihilation, which had been sitting
Wow. I didn't pick up on that.
over there. The button was sticky.
Saying the whole magic.
The detective magic.
Magic? You sure?
Is there a saving throw involved in this?
You would have detected the magic, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it is active.
Okay, but we can replay that if you want.
You detect horrible, destructing magic.
There's
underneath the
chaotic
button.
energy coming from the table.
Would you like to hit it?
Yeah, one time. Come on, what's going to happen?
He was just bragging about pulling his punches from sending somebody 1,500 feet in the air. And
Question is,
voila.
knowing that there was some sort of magic in there, would have you still have done it?
I would have tried to press the button still, yes. I wouldn't have slammed my fist through the table, though.
I'll say that you lose the finger that you pressed the button.
Okay.
All right.
The button doesn't do anything else.
No. It's literally just sticky where you push it really hard and then you stick your finger in there and keep your finger.
That's so mean.
What do you use of normal?
Is there anything else magical in the map room?
Absolutely not.
Annihilation. That sounds like death.
Yes.
We're
It's
doing
very
it
black hole.
for the third time.
So you could find finger somewhere else, huh?
No.
No, nothing comes back out of the speaker of annihilation.
It's a prototype.
Well, as he contemplates his life as the nine-fingered man, I will go open the other door.
All right. Yeah, you open the door, which is going to.
Cody,
Mm-hmm.
store this medicine.
All right, I love you.
Please.
Can you give it on?
Sprouts.
Can you
Tito,
follow
come
that?
on.
Oh, Tato, get. Go. Get. Go, Tato.
Potato, come here.
By the way, you guys have noticed that the starfishes are slowly inching their way out the door.
Oh,
But yeah, you open the door and yeah, nothing terrible happens. Except for there is another bucket of water that lands on you.
So if I look at the starfish, what do I see?
They're really bright colors, like neon green and purple. Otherwise, they look like starfish.
Do you see anything magic about them?
Do I?
They don't have any spells cast on them. They're magical in nature.
They're magical in nature. I'm gonna go to this room with the situation on them.
All right.
And I can stab one if you want. I can stab one.
Very well.
Oh yeah, that's a better idea.
Yeah, I thought about having her talk to the starfish before I
Yeah.
shoot starfish.
That sounds good.
That's why I also
Do that.
backed up when I see a thing come out of the darkness. I was like, man, I'll put it back.
Excuse me, man. Can you talk to the starfish? It's a beast. Do you speak water?
Speak whale.
Are you gonna go talk to the starfish?
Yeah, sure.
What do you say
What?
to the starfish?
Ask what it's doing.
I pulled out my crossbow just getting that ready.
What you doing?
An eldritch voice. Wait. Do they talk in your head?
No,
That's how it works, right?
Oh wait, no, you don't talk to them until that.
No.
She interprets their
Their
body
movements.
language, their movements, and it's dark in here.
No,
No, they're coming
Well,
out.
they're
You said
starting
they're
to
starting to
come
come out.
So
they're
we're
coming
gonna
out of
see
them. Yeah,
Yes.
So
not all of them.
in the way of starfish language, which somehow you're able to intuit.
I need to hear this language, Cody. Come on.
It's the
No,
it's the 5-arm sign.
I need to
language.
see your interpretive dance for this.
It lifts up a couple of arms and you see suckers
Think of the movie
underneath.
Home.
That kind of like flash little digits and whatnot. But it's a very strange dialect. It seems alien in your mind. But you're able to kind of make out what they're trying to say, which is fairly simple. That they want to attach to you.
Oh, fine. Okay, I'm gonna come back here. I'm going to start to telekinetically shove them back into the room.
Okay. They flop into the room.
One at a time, and then go close the door.
No shut.
Okay.
Why is everything always after you?
I don't know. A lot of animals just don't like me. I guess.
I'm going to grab
It's 'cause you're in
Ted.
terrible company.
Does the door open out or open in?
It opens out.
Opens out. Okay. Gather all dead crocodiles. Put them there. Okay. Now we're
Okay.
going over here.
Okay.
Me too.
All right, you guys enter this room.
Magic first. What's in here?
Is there another sphere of annihilation?
Let's see here.
Can I pull some of the crocodile teeth?
No.
Bet they're loose.
Yes.
I think they're dead.
You'd have to go in there though.
Well, I'm still in the open way.
They're
No,
all-
he put them
you
in
put them
front
all
of
in
the
the room.
Yeah, so that
He's
the door
blocking-
can't be
block
opened.
the door.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I thought you threw them in there.
No.
No, why would I
They're
do that?
blocking the door.
Okay, yeah. Of course you can grab some then. Okay, you sense that there are a couple of magical items in this room.
Where?
There
As he begins to drool.
is one on the nightstand, and there's one underneath the bed.
I'll walk to the nightstand.
All right. Where is your character?
He's over there. I'm going to avoid stepping on the rug though.
Where's the nightstand?
Hold on. Over there. As you go that way, you accidentally trip a tripwire, fall to the ground. You can make a dex save if you want to try to avoid it.
Yeah. Nope. 6.
All right, and as you hit the ground, you activate
Which
a
one
pressure
laughs?
plate, which causes the shelf of books to fall on top of you.
Fantastic.
And 1,000 paper cuts.
And it is a very heavy shelf.
The weight of knowledge.
It does 11
Somebody.
crushing damage.
Yes.
You have to make a strength check to get it off of you.
Oh, that's easy.
Were we
22.
Yeah, you do a sit-up and push it off.
And you like ran into the house?
We assume he's in
Okay.
here.
Continue to the nightstand uninterrupted.
Jumping over the rug.
Yes.
There is a bottle on the nightstand labeled oil of slipperiness. There's also a letter up next to the bottle.
What does it say?
Can you read?
No.
You can try.
I can't read.
It looks like a grand invitation to a meeting.
I will take the time to read it.
Okay.
Unless it's too long. How long is it?
I'll summarize. So essentially, you read through it. It appears to be an invitation to a new world order. It's kind of like new age stuff. Essentially, if you want to make change, come to the meeting. If you want to improve the kingdom, come to the meeting. There will be refreshments, song, and entertainment. And it's at a church. Give you an address.
Okay. Hey, boy, Shauna. There's a paper.
Mage hand, bring it over.
I'm gonna take the oil of slipperiness. Bottle fall through your hand.
Now look under the bed.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl under the bed.
You having a look first?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd just do it.
Everybody.
Everybody knows I'm always going to give you bad advice to begin
Trust
with.
you, don't trust you. I don't know what you want.
I have to share this in images.
How many crocs were there? Were there like, I want to say there's 8, but I don't remember what he said. How many dead crocs are there now?
I'm just crawling under a bed. You don't have to look anything up.
He's sharing the image.
This is what you find underneath the bed.
Oh,
It appears to be made out of pure gold.
Let's see images.
And it is also covered in a wet-looking, semi-gloss, whitish liquid.
Ooh, gold.
yes.
It's kind of wet and has a mucus on it. But you grab it anyways, and
Mm-hmm.
it's heavy.
Ooh.
It's magical too, right?
What kind of magic?
Ew.
Oh boy.
You put this joke here.
I did.
Oh no! Oh no!
You finally just
You
said
didn't
it.
look at it.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it tastes like crap.
Actually,
paramedic shows
when you look
up
at it,
and
it
just
tastes
like-
kind of caustic, actually.
How big is it?
No, don't.
I'd say it's about
Don't care.
about that. So, like, maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet.
Long?
Gold.
Long?
Yeah, I'd say
Okay,
it's like
tall. Yeah, nice.
yeah, about that big.
Okay.
And it's a magic item?
No, it's not.
Well, how did I...
What's
what
the
am I
magic
What am I
thing under
sensing
the
under
bed?
the bed?
The substance that the thing's covered in.
Oh.
Just licked.
Is this also... What do I... What,
Yes, it's
the
oil of
substance?
slipperiness. Don't think that. Stop.
Oh.
No. Put it away.
Hold on,
We'll
I
melt
gotta
it
look at
down.
the School of Magic. Bear with me.
No, I hadn't connected the two items.
Yes. I was going to make a joke, but unfortunately, the joke was there the whole time.
I'm gonna crawl out with it. Boy, Shauna, look what I
No,
found.
no. You have a bag or a hole.
Looks like it's
No.
gold.
Hold
Yes,
on, hold on,
but-
hold on. Let's see.
Is it oil
I
of
was going to
slipperiness
say
that's
shove it
covered
in your portable hole, but no, that doesn't
Doesn't-
work either.
What would oil of slippery in this School of Magic be?
It would be the same as freedom of movement spell. It would be abjuration.
It's not that, but it's similar.
Okay, well, anyway, just do something.
So solid gold.
Oh yeah. It's heavy.
Solid gold butt
Hey, you don't know that. It's a tentacle. Could be an eyeball.
plug. Tentacle.
Yes.
Butt plug. We're gonna put it in my pack.
You try to put it in your pack.
Try.
It doesn't want to go in your pack. Or leave your hand.
Try to let it go.
You can't let go.
No.
Is it for
No.
You come to a slow realization that this isn't oil of slipperiness, but rather it is some sort of magical glue.
No.
The glue.
The good thing is it is a good attacking object. You just reach over and smack somebody inside the head.
And then their
That
head
is
gets
now
stuck
your
to
new
it.
sword.
You now have a 2-foot sword permanently attached to your hand.
Is this that glue? Who had it?
It's sovereign glue, yes.
Sovereign glue.
He has it.
Mm-hmm.
They make a solver
Well,
solvent.
he has that. I have the bottle.
What kind of solvent do we need here?
You can only remove it with a wish spell or take his hand off.
Yep.
We've already given him a finger.
That's true.
You know right where to go.
If you take and you stick it into that thing
Yeah,
so
go
far.
push the button with it.
Oh, there you go.
He's a lot smaller.
That's solid gold.
How do I get the glue off the rest of it?
Can he open his hand like this at all?
I mean, he described it as he was holding it
Okay,
like
so-
this for a while.
I mean, it is gold, so it is going to be, if you were to get enough of it down to a certain level, you should be able to clamp your hand because you're strong, and gold is pretty soft.
You just have a thin layer of
You
gold.
just
on
have
your
a
hand.
thin layer of gold on your hand.
The Midas touch.
Just to withstand some heat for a bit.
Gold.
So do you want to?
I'm just saying, prosthetics are actually very, very advanced these days.
I'm gonna go sit next to the sphere of annihilation and take the sovereign glue off as best I can without getting rid of too much of the gold.
Okay, you mar it a little bit, so it's not. It still looks like a tentacle, but with like bites taken out.
Okay. I'm then gonna take a dagger and peel the skin off my hand. My character's undead, don't worry.
It'll still be very painful.
That's fine.
And again, the skin might not have taken a lot to come off.
How much damage would you say skinning your hand would deal?
And because it's sovereign glue, how deep does it go?
I'd say pretty deep. I mean,
Yeah, I would think so too. But that's, hey, it's your call. Well, he does that.
It's gonna take me long.
I am going to with the mage hand, like pull the rug a little bit. Okay, this is the last room of the house, right?
There was a couple of other rooms you went into, but
But nobody was there.
I feel fine as a DM saying that you didn't miss much.
Okay. So pulling on the rug, lifting it,
Yeah,
mage hand from across the
Perfectly
room.
normal run.
Go just start pulling books. From that.
Make a
Mage handing it
okay.
from over here.
Yeah, books. They seem to be the books of a notary close to the Baron. Lots of things on history, political science. There's a few sailing books.
Okay.
Is this another fireplace over here too? In the corner.
Yes.
He detected no other magic, so feel free to jump in there and roll
Last time
around.
I looked in one of those, I took a punch in the nose. I'd like to investigate the fireplace.
Roll an investigation.
Loose bricks or anything like that. Let's see here. 22.
Okay. You touch the bricks just right. And
A gentle caress.
one of the bricks comes loose. And it seems like there's a little cubby behind the brick.
Do I
It looks like there's a small bit of cloth.
I'm gonna mage hand the cloth out.
You have mage hand?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, you are now mage handing a bit of cloth.
All right.
Yeah, as you mage hand it,
127 hours.
out falls a ring.
Okay. I need to know something about this ring. Anybody know anything about identify magic?
Not anymore.
My precious.
Okay. So
Alright, I'm
now,
gonna pocket the ring.
How much damage am I taking from skinning my hand?
Before you put it on, I should say there is a small symbol on the ring.
Oh no, I'm just putting it in my pocket for now. I'll get identity of it later, I guess.
Sorry, what was that, Martin?
How much damage for skinning my hand?
I'll say a d6 per finger.
And my palm?
A d10
And my thumb?
per finger.
Well, you're missing one. You only got 4 fingers. Or 3.
Three
Cin-
fingers
four
of
fingers.
Cinco
left in the
dedos.
Okay, 46 and a d10. 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 19, 20.
that seems accurate.
Yeah.
Skinning your own
Okay,
hand.
now that it's off and it's free of sovereign glue except for the handprint, I'm gonna shave the handprint off.
It's
your hand. Would I recognize the
Handprints.
symbol on the ring?
You would. It is the same
now.
as is found on the medallion, which you've gotten glimpses of by this point. It is a strange alien symbol.
Where would I see this medallion at?
Well, he's got one in his pocket.
And he has one.
He's got one in his pocket.
So it's
And
on
they're
the
all
ring.
over town.
Upside down.
They belong to Haster, the king in yellow, whose brother is Cthulhu.
And
What happened? Would the king in yellow be upset if we threw the amulet in the sphere of annihilation?
You know, that's probably the best bet so far of destroying the things. You want to try it?
Well, you have one.
So do you.
But I have the one he gave us.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to toss mine into the sphere of annihilation.
Okay.
he's like, crap.
There is a really, really. Here, hold on, give me a second. I gotta look this up.
So what should I do
It
with
said-
this ring then?
You hear a faint scream.
Identify it?
Okay.
And it annihilates the sphere.
It's a ring of spellstoring. I would like to.
It's just a normal golden ring worth 10 gold pieces.
So it just has a symbol on it, though.
Yeah, it does have a symbol.
Don't touch it with your skin.
Alright, so ring is going to go in my backpack.
It passes through the sphere unscathed.
Oh, darn
Things were learned.
You reach down through the corpse.
Okay, so now we have a problem. We can continue to search the house, hoping the cousin is here, or we have an invitation.
I'm going to do a quick sweep of the house. Are there any more magic items that I pick up with detect magic? Which I am still concentrating on.
No, for the most part, you found all the magic items.
Okay.
What was that symbol again?
Upside down torch.
Its official name is the Yellow Sign.
Yellow sign. Okay.
Hildreth. Hildreth is the cousin that we're looking for.
Looks like this.
All right, Hildreth.
Beautiful.
Hildreth, I'm about to let my friend, my dragon friend here, start this whole house on fire. If you don't come out, if you're here, just going to go through the house saying that. Okay. Any response? All right, burn it to the
Light
ground.
my torch.
Wait, before you do. Does it even have really high Arcanum?
I'm standing there with a torch now. I have a +2 Arcana.
No.
Plus 0.
Oh, let's see here.
Mine's
Negative
+2.
What do you want to know? What do you need Arcana for?
Oh, +2. Oh, I'm actually up there.
Perhaps we could take that sphere with us.
Oh my gosh, we're not taking the Spear of Annihilation.
Technically possible.
Even with low Arcana, you could get it to follow you as long as you don't stand within 10 feet of it as you try to get it to
No.
follow.
It's like playing with fire.
Playing with fire? Like playing
You
with a
can try
black hole.
to seize control of it. If you fail, it moves toward you. If you succeed, it moves wherever way you want it to. But
We're talking about something that you ain't going to be able to come back with a spell.
maybe it's best to leave.
Let's just leave bad
Yeah,
enough alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys do have a potion, though.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Or maximum love potion to the nth degree.
Love potion number.
In this
29
instance,
or something.
the birthday potion would be the better of the choices.
Yeah. I'm not
What does the
drinking
birthday
it.
potion do?
We don't
We
know.
don't know. We have
The
to-
last
You're
potion
welcome-
we drank.
You're
I
welcome to
broke the
cast
timer.
Identify on it.
Nobody has a.
I know has Identify. It's like the basicest of spells.
Is that like a wizard's
No,
spell?
how do
It
we not
is.
have?
We don't have any wizards.
Yeah.
Where's so I take it we haven't got the guy back that went into the portal
No.
to the fiery ring, Sorrel?
No.
You're sure that he's fine
Yeah, we
and
sent
not
some,
chained to the wall directly
There's
opposite.
some cannonballs through there too.
some cannonballs in there to keep him company.
Yeah, I do remember that.
In that area.
That was that rotating thing. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, burn it to the ground, and we have a party to
So
go.
is it gonna burn with that thing over
Where is the invitation?
It'll
It's
just stay
here in
floating.
town.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't provide all the details. It's actually tonight, just after, it's going to be like 8 o'clock, so
And FYI, I'm starting.
just
on
after
the
it gets dark.
bed.
Does it look like it's going to be a fancy
Bed and carpet is where I'm taking the torch first.
The lettering is regal and beautiful, and the heading is in bright yellow letters.
It doesn't say like black tie.
There's a lot of yellow
formal
around
wear.
here.
Yeah, it's starting to wonder.
It's not a black tie event,
Making me
come
nervous.
as you are.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Anything else before Marceline?
Well, the only thing I was thinking is we're gonna expose that that whatever that thing is over there that eats everything.
Yes.
It'll just be floating in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That was one
No
destroy,
danger
it's
of
here
that.
annihilation.
No, it's
Oh.
natural selection. If a bird flies into it, well then.
We'll just report
It
it,
will
to
not
King
be
Dan as another one of those magical orbs.
Yes.
That you don't touch.
How far off the ground? So it's up like on the second
It's the
story.
second floor.
Yeah,
Like,
so it should be good.
no one's going to like and then pop.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You can try to destroy it using a portable hole or bag of holding.
No thank you. It's fine.
There's some really interesting effects if you try that.
No.
Death.
Do we have a backpack? We had some kind of backpack.
All right. So I want to go to the party.
You guys do have a magnificent mansion.
Let's
It's nice though.
burn this shindig.
So far,
All right.
I've taken the torch to the bed sheets and the carpet,
Yeah, it's going up in flames.
and then obviously I'm going to leave that room as things start to catch fire.
Yeah, I'll help.
As you do that, I will say that there is a book that kind of catches your eye. It doesn't really match up with the rest of the books here. It's like a binder. If you want to grab it on your way out.
I would, if you will let me.
Sure.
Okay.
It's one of the books that was on the shelf that fell onto Martin. All right, yeah. The whole place starts catching fire. Is everyone getting out of the house?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
In short order, the whole entire very nice summer house goes up in flames.
A shame, wasn't it?
Keep an eye and see if anything falls that we can go gather out.
Oh boy.
This home is not safe for standing.
Any chance we could do a
I
rest
would
somewhere?
like to
There's one-
go
there's a
back to the
There's,
parents' house.
there's woods all around it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play in the woods.
What's in the binder?
You actually find some medical records, which detail an accident which occurred to a man by the name of Hildred Castaigne.
Okay, that's the guy.
It starts several years ago after the young man, having fallen from his horse, hit his head, and he began experiencing things such as nightmares, memory loss, loss of time, and confusion. He was committed to the mental hospital. It kind of details various, methods of treatment, trying to get him back in good health. Eventually, you can kind of summarize through all these different things, but eventually they try a new treatment, which was recommended from a therapist from out of town. It involves acting out a play, and basically committing the memory of the play and basically acting it out, which seems to have helped him, and he was released a couple weeks earlier.
Okay. Done and done. Interesting. Okay. So I would like to go back to the Baron's place and change.
All right. So yeah, you leave the house, burning in the distance, but you don't travel too far when all of a sudden, I need my phone for this.
I still have a scroll of identify. I thought I had used both of them.
Do the healing spell you can use. My hand is missing its skin.
Just not working.
You do have healing word.
I'll be okay.
That's weird. Bear with me a second. The sky dims as if a shadowy haze covers the whole of the sky. And the earth begins shaking as a tremendous earthquake hits the land. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw to keep from being knocked to the ground.
Well, it had to come to an end
Would
at
this
some
be
point.
considered something I can see? I assume no.
The ground starts swelling in waves like the sea.
Okay.
So we would see that coming like a ripple.
21.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
You guys keep your feet.
Bucephalus loses his footing.
I lose my footing.
Oof.
13 good?
Nothing enough.
All right.
26.
That's good. The three of you kind of
Yes, we
like
just
grab
grab
each
each
other's
other.
shoulders and like a tripod stabilize.
Even that.
But then, as soon as the shaking begins, the shaking ends, and the light goes back to normal.
Come at us away from the house that was on fire towards the house type thing. Like if we were going away.
The whole land
Or did everything just kind of did it?
earthquake.
Stop? Not like a wave.
No, a sudden burst of my potions are too strong for you.
Mm-mm.
Last time that happened, Mao disappeared.
Who is this man?
It was sad.
Who?
Who's
It
that?
was sad.
I know Vance disappeared, but
No, Mao.
Do you mind handing me one of those cherry Pepsis?
All right.
Thanks, sir.
Anyone else in favor of going? Well, now I'm torn. We need to go to Anvillion eventually, but there is this party, and now I'm kind of invested.
I feel like since we were doing all this in the morning, it's probably like afternoon, maybe early evening. It took us a while to get beaten up by a house.
Yes, Urza? I'm sorry, baby. Tell her that wasn't very nice.
You didn't say in what attitude she had to do it.
Right?
I was told her to stick her tongue out back. Just to attack.
Oh boy.
I'm going to take Bucephalus to the stable.
Could have been worse.
Oh, you guys encounter something on the way back.
Other than an earthquake?
Besides that,
The scent of sulfur assaults your nostrils as you walk. And as you continue walking, you actually realize just outside of town there is a bit of a pillar of smoke rising from a section of the road.
From the stars fall down? Maybe.
Are you guys going to be closer?
Let's investigate.
You guys continue walking, and you find that there is...
Just as long as we can make it to the party. We'll make it to the party still on time.
Yeah, it's not that far out of town. There is a humongous fissure that has opened up within the earth just outside of town. It cuts the road, and the fissure goes one way and along the other way. Your estimates is that this thing's about a mile wide.
Wide?
Excuse me, long, and several hundred feet wide.
I'm never gonna get by that.
A couple of you, namely Mao and
There's no Mao.
I need a piece of
Excuse
chocolate,
me.
please. I'll take a Snicker.
Marceline and Gunukuku, you begin feeling this awful twisting inside as you approach.
Oh, I have to have that.
Take that twisting up your nose. I don't want none of that. All right.
But yeah, as you get closer, you realize there is a pool of magma that is filling parts of this fissure. There's bits of volcanic rock, kind of intermittently mixed, so obsidian and like pumice and stuff. But for the most part, it's magma. But the really odd thing is that it's only like a section of this fissure is filled with this magma. To the left, there is what looks like a winter wonderland. You see several snowmen walking around. To the right, you see that there is a giant chunk of bronze seemingly formed out of nowhere. And walking around on this chunk of bronze, you find several Modrons walking in a line. Moma's in her bedroom.
Oh, you haven't seen a Modron?
There's some mini
I have
size.
some video of that.
I know they're awesome.
Where I'm sorry. She'll be home soon. She will be home
Kind of
soon.
middle-ish of the second shelf.
Right in the middle. Put your finger up. Go to the right. Right there.
There you go.
Now, this isn't exactly a Modron. Because there's all kinds of Modrons. This is a Duodron.
You have to test if you tell the truth.
Yeah, I'll share some images of Modrons here.
Oh, we don't.
You can grab her while she's restrained. She's restrained.
Okay.
What don't you know?
And pieces. There we go.
Modron. Then
That
after
was-
that,
that
you
was
get
really
the
good.
Duodrone, which is the mini, the Duodrone. Then the Tridrone. The Quadradrone. Pentadrone.
My goodness.
Oh, yes, and it keeps going.
Nope, Pentadrone's the last one.
In the monster manual.
And they're the size large.
Yes.
But yeah, that is what you see.
Constructs. Nice.
Just a bunch of them like that?
There's about 5 of them.
5 of them?
They're kind of just walking in like a circle, kind of like following each other.
Wait, where do we see these?
Down in
So
the
imagine,
fissure.
if you will, there's a fissure that's like a foot sunken down into the earth. In the middle, there's a huge pile of magma and lava and volcanic rock. Off to the right, there's like a chunk of like flat bronze, and the Modrons are walking around on that. To the left, there's actually like a winter tundra, and there's a few snowmen that are just kind of like wiggling around.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Where are we?
I'll say that like this fissure is right spot in the middle of the road. So you have to walk around it to get to the town. You guys are just kind of outside town.
Why the doorknob came off the bathroom nip down here.
Yeah, sorry about
My
that.
sister got, or my daughter got stuck in
I'm glad she was free.
The door
there. Yeah, the doorknob came off
Yeah,
on the
Oh.
inside,
There's no
so she
doorknob.
couldn't.
don't shut it all the way. You'll get trapped.
Stay. Stay.
Well, I don't want to miss the party tonight. So
So don't jump down the hole.
no. I think I've been very clear about my stances with regarding to jumping in holes or on doors.
But it's only a foot deep, you said?
What's only a foot deep?
Want to
The
go
fissure.
there.
But there's lava coming in?
Yeah, in this
In one
particular
area.
section, there's a bunch of lava.
I want you to know that
hundreds
now.
of feet deep.
Why?
I don't know who Mao is.
It's
I
only
know, but
so
if you did, you
it's
would.
it's not deep, but essentially it's like the land that was here has been replaced by different terrains.
It sounds like a portal to somewhere we don't want to go right now. And she wants to go to the party tonight.
Yes. The cousin will be there, and he murdered the notary, and we need the notary in order to get somebody. Do we even know who wants the inheritance?
I
Araheim?
don't think that's been discussed yet.
Who wants it?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Oh, to be a joint heir?
Yes.
I'd rather
Or
just receive
sold.
a cash prize.
Yeah,
I want
me
the
too.
rewards. I'm not going to live long enough to inherit anything.
You haven't even seen the potion seller. It could be a problem solved.
We're seeing how you're already dead. Are you really living to receive anything?
I will not endure long enough to inherit anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach down and pick up a rock and toss it into the fissure.
In the lava section?
No, like right in front of us.
Well, right in
That's
front of
the
you is the
lava
lava section, so
Then yes.
yeah, you toss it into the lava.
Cool.
But
I'm
something
sorry. I'm not
pops up out of the lava with the rock in its mouth. It's a little puppy wreathed in flames. And it brings it back to you.
I will accept the rock.
It looks like it wants you to throw it again. It dives into the lava, and after a little bit, it comes back with a rock again. Except for now, it's really hot.
You should pet the puppy.
My head is still bleeding. Could use some cautery.
Is it?
What I was thinking.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah,
It's not. It never stopped bleeding. There's no blood.
Never started bleeding.
Do I
Exactly.
take damage?
I imagine you would. Here, let me pull up the stats on this beast real quick.
It's a fire elemental. If you end your turn within 5 feet of it.
I'm sorry, I am not understanding the layout of this terrain. You said it's only 1 foot deep?
Well, it's so like there's the earth, right?
Yes.
1 foot below that, so like there's like a cutoff point, and then it's like lava about like a foot lower.
So the
And
top
there's a
surface
cat.
of the
A
lava is
mile wide.
No,
several
not a
hundred
mile
feet-
wide.
Sorry,
mile by
long,
hundreds of feet.
bisecting the road.
Yeah.
And a couple hundred feet wide.
Yeah.
So like, the other side of the road is a couple hundred feet from here. And
Yeah.
it's all lava.
And there's some spots with like volcanic rock, like
And to the
Obsidian.
left, there's a winter wonderland.
yeah,
And to the right is a big bronze floor.
With
several
Blow
bodrons.
Both of those are on the opposite side of the fissure from us?
No,
No,
they're in.
in-
They're in the
In the
fissure.
So there's 3 sections of fissure. Winter, lava, and bronze.
Okay.
Sorry, bear with me.
I mean, a lava dog would be cool.
A lava dog would be awesome.
Oh, it's been a really long time since I pulled up this
Especially if
stats.
it
Okay, here it is.
Play along and be friends. Second.
Martin's definitely not a cat person. Maybe a dog would be just a thing to melt his heart.
I've actually got a
Especially a hot dog.
picture of it.
It's terrible. The puns are flowing tonight.
Here, I put a picture of it in the NPCs. NPCs. Alright, photos. Okay,
The Tomodrons look ominous, especially with the people hiding underneath.
actually, no. You actually go to
Monodrons can be very dangerous.
you go to pet it, and it does not bring you.
Oh. Good boy.
Yep. Images.
Can we convince him to?
No, there's a fire.
Ooh, you and the animal whisperer, could you convince it to tag along? If Martin doesn't want it for a pet, I would love it.
Don't see it.
Is it not showing up? It's in NPCs. Excuse me.
Is it
Trying to
puppy?
think of a downside to having a lava dog.
Puppy's not showing up yet.
Oh, let me redo it. Hold on. I think I exited out of it before it loaded.
That's a different one.
I don't have any food to offer it.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in their
It's so
NPCs.
That is a cute dog.
That's what I said.
Is this a hellhound?
Could you
I'm gonna use my divine sense.
come on, of course
Is
it's
this a
hellhound.
fiend? It is.
Yes. Can we convince it to be our friend? That's the question.
It's so cute.
You'd have to do like an animal handling. With advantage if you're playing fetch with it.
Well, I'll play fetch for it with it for a little while. I'm also gonna offer it any meat that I have in my pack.
Are you taking it then?
I would love a demon dog.
Who enjoys the meat?
You heard that he has a demon horse.
I know. Yeah, you got a demon horse you can't take care of.
I take just good fine care of course. Animal handling?
What happened to your last horse?
I gave it exactly what it wanted.
That is true.
Small pony.
Hey, can you guide me? I'm really bad with animals.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Give me some tips.
Maybe
What
voice
is that?
Shauna could help you.
11.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah. I rolled a 10 and a 4.
His is -3.
Mine is only -1.
Oh.
This is a wild animal. You feel like you could probably tame it eventually, but for now it's, it was enjoying the meat and the playing, but kind of getting something.
Sit.
It doesn't really understand you.
I was just checking if it did. If it understood me, I could attempt a charisma check.
I wonder if it does speak other languages. Let me check.
I'm a +4, so I'm gonna take a try.
Okay.
I think we're all going to try to get it to talk.
I've got
It doesn't speak.
Shauna has a +8.
It does
Like,
speak
nope,
another
not
language.
doing it. Leave the poor thing alone.
I will tell it to sit in abyssal.
Nope, that doesn't do it.
So let's see here. Let's see. What are we talking here?
Oh, actually, just kidding. There's rules for taming this thing, and by these things' rules, you actually did pass that check. It changes its mind and decides to follow you,
Good boy.
considering its other options and what it's experienced in life so far. This is definitely a plus.
Is it flammable?
I don't think it's flammable.
No, in the sense that does it ignite everything it touches?
No.
It has to, in other words, flame on.
I'm gonna make a little nest on the back of Bucephalus' saddle and put the dog up there. I will name you later.
Hi,
That's a
Margaret.
weird name. Later.
Listen,
Oh,
Dog name is later.
actually, just kidding. It would
start
start some fire. Is it a leather? Because if it's leather or something like that, then I'll say yeah. But if it's cloth, then we might have a problem.
I will take my old shield and use that as
Okay.
its
That'll
seat.
work.
Nice.
Perfect.
So later is sitting on a shield. On the back of a horse.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite understand it, but yeah, it does have flames breathing around it. Little flames, but flames.
What do you do when it gets bigger?
If it gets big enough, ride it.
That sounds like a painful ride.
All right, you've acquired one Hellhound puppy. I'll send you its stats.
We'll pick up a rock and throw it in the flames.
Okay. Now comes an elemental.
Oh, he can just stay there. I don't want to tame one of those.
Nope, that was the wrong thing. Bear with me. Hold on. Dungeons and Dragons. Man, I saved this like 4 years ago. Okay. So where you guys want to go next?
Well, I think we should go to town.
You just send me a picture of it.
I know, I'm looking for the stats. I had them a second ago, but now I gotta refind it.
I say we.
Yeah, that's the one.
You were looking at it earlier. That one there on top left, yeah. This one's blurry. Oh, need my glasses.
There you go. That should do it.
Double glasses.
Double up.
So, are you going to go all the way around the fissure, or are you going to walk where walking is possible, which would be the Winter Wonderland or the Bronze Sheet?
I'll say hi to some snowmen.
So it's a
They will fight
mile.
wide.
Yep.
That way.
I'll say that it's like a third of a mile across a kilometer.
And we're halfway.
So, what's half of a kilometer?
Half kilometer.
Oh, half kilometer.
500 meters.
It'll
That's
take you just a little
1,500
walk
feet.
to get around it.
Huh?
That's 1,500 feet then.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. In other words, that's like
It's almost half a mile.
it's like 1,000 cubits.
Yeah.
84 furlongs.
Half a league.
I don't know what anyone's
I know
saying.
you. A quarter click.
That doesn't help.
No, that's not very far. That's like that one I do know.
I'll say that the bronze is to the right, the icy
Okay.
Winterland is
The
to the left.
question I have: if we go around, we'll still be able to make the party.
Yeah, I mean it's still fairly early in the afternoon.
Just walk around.
We could find something in the snow area.
I think we should
Yeah,
take
the-
a short
My
rest.
concern: as soon as you step into the snow area, you can't step out of the
That's
snow
true. You
area.
gotta get-
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
Does
portal.
it?
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's
Like,
go around.
Remember the Shadowfell?
there's little-
Everybody remembers the Shadowfell.
This little
No, that was up.
Oh well,
You could try throwing a rock into it.
it's where
We
you
did. We
where
got
it's
we got a dog out of it.
Talking about-
remember.
Do it on the snow
Gorobuku,
section.
you went to hell in the Shadowfell.
Oh, okay.
Don't you remember?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
He's trying to block it out of his mind.
There's a lot of
It was
things I don't
awful.
remember.
Yeah. See, people like Mao wouldn't have done something
I don't know who this Mao guy
like
is.
that. I know,
Bring
but
up
he
there.
was very smart.
All right, so we're walking around it then.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right,
Going to the right or left?
let's go around the snow
Lodron's
side.
on the right, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to the right.
Oh, we're gonna go to the right. All right, we're going to the right.
You guys both play.
Okay, suddenly it's like, no, you're not going to avoid this portal.
All right. Yeah. So as you guys go that way, the Modrons will actually notice you and in a marching line come and approach you.
Oh, they're going to leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're going to address. They all just like kind of look to the side, like all in order. Their eyeballs kind of poking up above one another. And they'll say, "Which one of you is the leader?"
That
Who's a good boy?
one.
Leader of this band. How do you get to the mechanical plane from here?
You know where Horde lives?
Yes. Well, I got there by staying at a campfire and waiting until a door appeared.
Okay, at this point, they're going to start gathering sticks.
Okay.
I'll put in a good word for you.
That is appreciated. They're going to
30 gold.
They're going to ignore that request. and they're going to make rudimentary attempts to try to light a fire. But they don't really know how to light a fire.
I'm gonna pull out my doll and cast bonfire for them.
They all jump in surprise, but then they bow and say thank you, and then they all sit around the fire.
Okay. I'm gonna
I think we should join them.
I know.
Yeah.
Why?
So we can rest and I can put some bandages on some of these holes in my armor
Will we still make it for the party?
and body.
Yeah, it's like
If we just take an hour
6
rest,
o'clock.
Okay, we'll do that.
I desperately need a short rest.
I could use a short rest as well.
see.
Oh, before I take the short rest, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to restore a second level spell slot.
Yay.
Because I get my Channel Divinity back on a short rest, but not spell slots. Optimization. I'm going to name the dog Mongrel.
Too late. Dogs are named later. It'll be known as later from here on.
You should name it Curiosity.
No, that one didn't kill the cat.
Did you change your Wi-Fi? Which one is it?
Dungeon Master.
Yeah, your router appears to be off.
It's been on the fritz lately. They might have got out on you.
Let's see. So then short rest, is it use a hit die?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, you might open that window. I mean,
So you choose how many dice you roll. You should have 9.
Squares.
9.
Roll your hit dice
You roll them and then
and add your Constitution modifier to each die that you roll.
Is it what kind of dice?
It's your hit die. For a cleric, should be a D8.
Eugene, if you wanted to use that scroll of identify on that potion,
No,
tell you what it
I'm
does.
sure I used both of them, so I got rid of it. Because I'm positive I used both.
You can always drink the potion too. I'm excited to see what it does.
I think you played with once. I keep talking about
Well,
this
nobody
dude.
else remembers that I did that.
You know what he
keep-
should have done is he should have gone back in time, drank the potion, and then come back into his normal time, and he would still have the potion.
I think I've done enough damage to the time.
You guys staying with the Modrons?
Yes, for a short rest.
All right. Do you want to engage them in any meaningful conversation?
No.
All right. They don't talk to you either.
Alrighty, here we go.
Although they will ask Martin, how long will it take?
Well, it took me about 28 years before that happened.
Sit inside of a fire for 28 years.
That's what he's indicating.
Martin was 28 when he was finally accepted his oath of vengeance.
I'm envisioning 28 years later, 5 Modrons accepting an oath of vengeance.
We have been sitting here this long. Our vengeance will be Martin.
He was wrong.
That was 29 years. He was wrong by 1 year.
While I'm taking a short rest, I guess I will offer a prayer of supplication to Hor to open a gate to the mechanical realm, offering him servants.
You know what? I'll accept it. After your prayer, there's 3 peals of thunder. Then a door appears with 2 faces on it, opening up to the same exact plane. It's a bronze plane.
Okay, Modrons. I've brought this door for you. However, you will have to spend a span of time serving as subordinates to Hor.
This is acceptable. We are aware of Hor, and he is considered to be a neighbor, so it would be not dishonorable to do so.
It'll be 3,000 gold pieces.
They all pull out their pockets, and they have no gold.
Get out of here.
We'll pay you back another time.
Acceptable.
All right.
Be sure to tell Hor that
$3
his view of vengeance and good and evil is completely wrong.
Not our place to say.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we're going around this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, yeah, you guys make it into the city. It smells like fish.
All right, I would like to go to the Baron's house so I can change.
Okay.
Get ready for the party.
We should also tell the Baron that his notary is dead.
Yes, we will. We'll do that.
And we should carefully phrase and tell them that the notary's summer home burned down as a result of the traps.
Yes.
Well,
That was true.
the Baron is not there, but you would be greeted by his head butler, who explains that the Baron is on a fishing trip.
But Edler, we have an important message for them.
What's his name?
Butt Edler instead of Head Butler.
Martin, you're going to die.
The butler has a slight look of offense and followed by disgust on his face, but it's quickly masked up as he's used to not sharing his feelings, but observing the station.
I have a couple messages for you to pass on. 1, the notary was found dead this morning. 2, there is a magical orb. I'm going to give him directions. You can inform the authorities and then the magical knights. Or maybe just both at the same time.
I'll make sure that happens immediately. And then one of the servants will run off.
Thank you, Butt Edler.
Polishan is already gone.
He smiles at you and says, is there anything else I can do for you?
See, you can find me some universal solvent.
All right, I will endeavor to do so.
Thanks.
Sorry, what are you doing, Polishan?
What did you do?
No, she's going to go
Universal
all wash
solvent
up
is
and
the
change.
one substance
You
that can
wash up
get rid
quite
of
nicely.
sovereign glue.
Right.
It also happens to be a legendary item of
So what would you use it for?
What is the best way to go to a party
I
like
have
this?
some sovereign glue. And if this ever happens again, I want some.
Sorry, what?
hand.
What's the best way to go?
Go to a party. She's changing
Oh,
into
and you're
Valerie
showing him
and
the
showing
letter?
the butler. Because she's never been to a party and she's always wanted to go. So this is her doing it.
The butler looks at this and he's like, are you sure that this is real? Because this
Absolutely not.
This is an abandoned church.
Awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna shine my armor.
All right.
So do you think it's a less than reputable party?
Considering the location, I would say probably. However, my feelings on the subject are better to overdress than underdress. Yes.
Okay. Then I guess I will keep my axe.
Okay.
No?
I mean, on you, it looks nice.
But I don't. I want to look nice, but not threatening.
Too late for that.
I am both complimented and offended. I am going to go ponder my feelings now.
All right. So yeah, you guys get to chill for 45 minutes or whatever.
She's gonna take
Put
off
on
her
my nice
armor.
clothes.
All right.
Well, I'm going to spend that 45 minutes of chill time after polishing my armor playing with Mongrel.
All right. Yeah. The pup is. It's a puppy. Loves to play. It seems a little smarter too than your average dog. Picks things up real quick.
Sweet. I'm going to teach it common. No. I'm going to teach it abyssal.
You can try.
Okay. We hope we teach this dog how to speak abyssal.
Don't encourage him.
It's not a bad idea, actually, because you can command it.
The church
And
church
other
is in the city,
Devils,
right?
demons,
Yes.
demons.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to go over there early, sneak up to it, just try to just kind of keep an eye and see if I can see anyone going in from a distance.
All right.
I
You guys
just-
come down the road.
Well, he's going there early.
I want to go a little bit ahead of them. Just
Okay.
a couple, several minutes to see if I can just
Where's my
sneakily watch.
I didn't see it.
Here it is.
I didn't see it.
All right, you leave early, so we'll just say that you're the only one there for now.
It'll take me a bit.
It's usually
to get there
just
sneakily without being
We were
noticed.
discussing yesterday.
Depressing.
And one of the students didn't put a mask on. And we got down to the end. And I was like, do you think this stuff belongs to you?
Are you going to hide
She felt-
somewhere?
She passed the bake. She really did a good job.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to be like right next to the door. I want to be
the
somewhere
first
else that I
time
can
that happened.
see.
Well, here's a
I'm
little.
not surprised.
There's only to where I can more or less see that, but not be easily seen.
You want to climb up on one of the houses, or hide behind one of the graves, perhaps?
Well, then she
I
took
will
it.
probably go on because I can climb up fairly easily.
All right.
I'm just doing it all nice and
Like
quiet, like.
Batman, you perch on top of the nearby buildings.
Even though it's not
Just
raining,
allow
there's a
for
light
judgment.
behind you. Just do out like your silhouette.
When they look this way. Just kidding.
There is a good amount of people who, as you watch as the time gets closer, you see a good amount of just regular townsfolk flock over to the church. At the entrance to the church, you do see that there is a couple of ushers. They are handing out masks, which they give to each person who goes in.
What do the masks look like?
They are. I have one upstairs, but it's essentially they're just white masks.
Like a masquerade kind of
Yeah.
mask.
When you,
Masquerade mask or
Oh, yeah.
just like white plaster. Everybody looks the same.
Yeah, like white plaster.
Okay, because like masquerade, that's festive and fun. But if you're like Owl Society, then it's just like all of the same masks.
It's more the second.
Okay.
You trying to remember if you would recognize any of these people.
I don't want to call them out as racist quite
No, I'm
yet.
just saying they're all like similar. And
Yes.
That's why. I just thought why.
I don't think you would recognize anyone. I might be wrong, but if that's the case, I'll repent later.
Don't know if I recognize anyone either.
No.
So
Tons of people.
see them, try to describe them before they go in. I would obviously tell the rest of the group what I'm seeing once I see them come.
So yeah, you guys all heading over.
Voice on will be skipping in her uncommon glamour weave that will have birds, tropical birds, and the sunset.
It is beautiful.
And the birds will chirp from time to time.
yes, I will ride Bucephalus.
Into the party
Yes.
with a flaming dog on the back of it.
I'll ride up to the ushers. And say,
No, well, Voishon is first. She's
That'd
going
be
to make
flaming
sure
dog,
she's
too.
first. She doesn't
So
want
are
to be
we
seen
going
with
through
you
this
guys.
Graveyard looking area.
the first
or is
time
it that
she's been to
yellow
a party.
area over there?
It's
She's
so
not gonna
that's the
ruin
church
it.
right there.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, seeing that he's riding up with his horse, you'd like run up in front of him, or to the usher. And he says, "Welcome. How are you today?"
Fantastic. Thank you. I have a big axe. Is that okay?
Sorry.
Oh,
I misunderstood what you said.
Oh, that's great. I've never been to to a part that I
whole
just
bend
went
and
before.
everything.
Oh, it is quite unique.
So you wear the mask
Yes, yes.
so that when you do naughty things, no one knows.
Yes.
Okay. But people are totally going to recognize me because I have a really cool axe and my dress is amazing.
You know, that's okay. It's more of a symbol rather than an attempt to hide. We're pretty open here.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. And is
Oh,
that, and then she's just gonna go.
one more thing. One more thing. Do you have your token?
Is it the invitation?
No, it would be the sign.
Oh. Open up the bag and not touch the amulet, but just show it.
Ah, perfect. Yes, you can go in.
Okay, thank you. And then mind link to him. Yeah, they're going to want everybody to have an amulet, and so this is a good time to get rid of all the amulets while we're here.
It's a good thing mine wasn't destroyed by a sphere of annihilation.
Oh,
Exactly.
Or collect a bunch of them.
Sorry, they're not collecting them. They just want to issue.
I know, but that it just means that since they're checking them, that means all the
lot.
thousands that were detected are probably right here, so we can get rid of them all or collect them all.
How are we going to get rid of them? We can't destroy them.
We'll collect them.
Yes.
Or we can at least have the sneaky guy collect them all.
Or we burn the place down and then
Yeah.
collect
Wouldn't I have
afterwards.
seen them showing them something before getting the mask?
We can
Well,
do that.
most of the townspeople would
I
have
don't
been wearing them. So
encourage
I would have
that
said that
option,
you
but
you would have noticed
A
most of them
common-
are
the
wearing
king
the
in
sign.
yellow having
Something.
a whole lot of these things roaming around.
Sorry, I
is
forgot to
not-
mention
you
that.
going
Does
in there?
not. No.
Yeah.
Marceline, we need amulets for entry. You can rustle up some amulets.
What's the danger of touching these things?
He can't sleep.
He doesn't sleep a lot anyways. Most of his nights is spent at the whorehouse or the gambling site.
Or under his bed counting his money.
When I try to go inside or go somewhere else to get them.
There's still guests arriving as we speak.
Yeah, it's starting to taper off. It's getting pretty close to the start
So
time.
they're all wearing them. That's the.
Well, how
But
good are
there's-
you?
There's a few still kind of
That's
getting.
not what I'm doing.
Can we just sleight of hand it? Martin shows his and then somehow hands it back to the person
As we
behind-
all
as we-
all file in. Except for one person then the next.
That'd be a pretty.
Quick-shot is already in
That'd
there.
be
Hi,
pretty
I'm
tough
Joe.
to pull off, to be quite honest.
Sorry, some distractions. In her white porcelain.
Do you have minor illusion?
Ooh, I do.
You could make a regular amulet look like a yellow amulet.
Does anybody have an amulet?
Who does?
He's
no,
the only
a regular amulet.
Or you could make one appear.
I have an amulet.
You guys do have gold coins. These are essentially gold coins on
Okay.
necklaces.
Turn gold coins.
So then, could we go about that way? I have minor illusion. It's a cantrip.
Is it concentration?
Nope. I don't believe so. Let me double check.
I don't think so.
Nope,
Last
last
one I
1
did.
minute. Get you in the door. You got to hurry up and get in the
Yes,
door.
in the
Don't,
door.
don't be playing around. Stand there talking outside the door. You're gonna be
Right up.
stuck.
Are animal companions allowed?
No, we love our pets.
They're well trained. At least the horses.
As there's fire
Have
and food
the horse
falling off.
parked outside. You can bring the dog.
But the dog's the one that's not well trained.
Then don't bring in the dog.
Very well. I'll dismount. Bucephalus, stay here. Play fetch. With Mongrel.
He throws mongrel, runs and gets it.
Does Mongrel seem to enjoy this?
He doesn't mind.
Okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay. There's my.
Ah, here's your master.
Does he have like a
Over
bag
my
full
mask.
of these masks or something?
Yeah. On one side.
While he was up there, can I just roll stealth so I can come around behind him and grab one?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Dude,
going
grab
behind.
6 while you're at it.
I
you so
only rolled a
pers-
26.
The horse.
Yeah, he doesn't notice you.
How do you spell his
Use
name?
Grab a
Use
mask
that.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
put that on.
CEPHELUS.
Just like wave to you guys. Okay.
All right, so then I'll throw minor illusion on 3 coins, and that'll get them 3 in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show my ring.
Oh yeah, that counts. He lets you in.
Okay.
Alright, so we make it in.
Yes, you all go through the door where you begin to hear a piano playing. Yeah, I'll just kind of expand here, but you guys get some idea. There's a yellow carpet leading down the aisle. There is a couple of yellow prayer rugs over here, and candles in front. The pews are mostly full of people. There is a variety of townspeople, but you'll also notice that there are some irregulars amongst them. Namely, people wearing yellow and white striped shirts and pants in the form of coveralls. Also,
Boy, Sean is just like, hi, I'm here.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
my
no,
first party. Like, just making use of
everyone's like super nice. They're chatting and being amicable and
Right, keep going.
asking about the day. At the front, you'll notice that there are a couple of people. One up at the pew. Not pew. What's it called?
The altar.
The altar, kind of preparing some papers. Looks like he's about to give a speech.
I'm getting
The
podium.
flashbacks.
The podium, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a man manning the piano, which
Or how many getting church flashbacks?
some of you may recognize the man at the piano. Being
Is it
Howard! Is it Howard?
no, it would
Is it
be
the Carney?
Boris Yvain is his name.
Not the Carney.
You guys remember who he's from?
No.
Piano
It-
playing Carney.
Boris, the guy who initially made the petrification potions?
One and the same.
Oh no.
What did we do to him? Did we petrify him?
No.
No, he ran off before.
Yes, he like petrified his
The-
wife when he found out that she was going to cheat on him, and he ran away.
I'm sure they were fiancés.
No,
No,
they were wife.
they were married.
But it was his best friend was in love with her.
Yes.
But he petrified her and then ran away, and then we saved her
He was also the original discoverer
of the.
Of the evil book.
of the book,
Oh gosh.
which you stole from him.
Yeah, boy, Sean does not recognize
Dragon
Boris.
who's now.
You'll notice the man at the front has a.
I think we're all wearing masks. Wait, how do we recognize him if he's wearing a mask?
He's not wearing a mask.
He's the only one not.
Him and then the guy at the podium. The man at the podium actually is a little bit familiar to you as well. He's very similar in appearance to the man Lewis, who you've been hanging out with, his cousin. Which, by the way, he opted to stay behind on this one.
Of course.
Oh, he's the cousin?
Yeah. He also has a yellow crown upon his head, and he looks a little bit manic.
Oh.
Let's see, we're probably not going to be killing him.
Well, if nobody stops her, she's going to walk straight up to it.
Okay.
Unless somebody's doing anything else before I destroy our situation.
Let's see what happens.
The guy at the I know there's a better word.
Organ?
No, not the organ.
Pulpit?
Lantern.
Pulpit, podium. There's a better word.
Lectern.
Lectern.
I like that word.
There is,
So
but
nice.
there's one that starts with an R. That's delightful.
Soapbox.
He's the cousin of the.
Oh.
Really?
By the way, you guys probably would have noticed there are several blood stains on various places on the floor.
Yeah, she would have picked up on that.
Beautiful.
So the guy at the podium is the cousin
Cousin.
of the notary.
Yes.
Yep, he wears a yellow crown upon his head, and he has flowing yellow robes.
No, not this guy. The guy we found, which is the guy we found at the notary's house, is Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's his cousin.
So his cousin's probably the one that killed the notary.
Yeah, this guy.
Cousin of Lewis.
Yes.
And how is
Lewis's
Lewis
cousin.
related to the notary?
He's not.
He's not.
So
Lewis.
Who is Lewis then?
Lewis is
This is the guy that was lurking outside the house of the notary that pointed us, said that was probably his cousin.
Who
he
killed
noted,
the notary.
he told the party that his cousin had been hanging out with the notary, but he was worried because his cousin had recently been let out of the insane asylum and had been acting strange and had been threatening him and his wife, or excuse me, his espouse. And that's why he had been kind of like creeping outside of the place as he was trying to spy on his cousin. But then he found that his cousin had murdered the notary. And
That's it, rostrum. That's the word.
Rostrum. Yep.
okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get into the mind of Hildred here.
So it's the cousin of Lewis that's at the rostrum.
Yep, Hildred is his name.
Yes.
He's also the one whose medical records Eugene found.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
Work
One of my subjects. How do you do today?
I'm a subject. Hold
That
on,
sounds
taking that
sincere.
in. Cool. So, do you worship the king in yellow?
Yes.
You are not the king in yellow.
I wouldn't dare.
I know. Who would? So what is the plan for this evening?
Oh, we're going to give a wonderful speech. The best speech. And then we're going to sing hymns, and we're going to discuss finances, and we'll have a sacrifice, and
Okay.
it's going to be great.
How are we going to sacrifice? Will there be dancing? Will there be like loud music and lights?
Usually we ask for volunteers.
Oh, just to sacrifice?
Stabbing.
To die?
Me?
And the sacrifice, again, in the process of the sacrifice, will there be dancing?
You know, maybe we can work that in.
Will there
I
be
like the
music?
idea. I like the idea.
But nothing against the piano player. It's just, it's fine.
You know, we could make more of a spectacle out of it.
You should. You should.
Do you want to volunteer?
To be sacrificed?
Yeah.
No, I've never actually seen one. This is my first.
Oh, welcome.
I know, I
Welcome.
know,
Oh,
I know.
that's
I've
great.
actually met the king in yellow once.
You're kidding me.
It's true. He gave me the token thing.
He gave you one in
I know.
person?
Yes, it was so weird because I thought it was the only one. He made it seem like, oh, nobody ever gets these. I only hand them out to people who are probably going to die or something. It was in this town where people would just kill each other every evening.
The first editions are very, very hard to come by.
Now I'm just. When did he start handing them out like candy?
Well, here's the thing. Pastor has periods of dormancy. He usually rests between meals.
Oh, okay. You were arrested. How long between meals?
Well, it kind of depends. It can be 100 years, 1,000 years, 5 years.
Did he just happen to wake up within the last 2 weeks?
It was very recently, yeah.
Okay. Last 2 weeks. I'm sure I had nothing to do with that. Okay, well, I'm going to go and enjoy and meet my fellow subjects. That's right.
Yes.
Come back. Okay. Okay, so this party is totally a bummer. There's no good music. There will probably not be very much dancing, and now I'm depressed.
I'm sorry.
Well, we could always turn it into a carnage party.
Is
for
everyone
the best.
sitting by this point?
Well, are there still groups of people not sitting?
No,
Or
they've all sat down.
There's
I'm actually going to
be a
stand in the
speech.
back.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
was gonna try to steal one of the
Really
things
boring.
from someone.
I got
Trying to
dressed
think
up for
if they're
this.
standing, I would go and
A medallion?
yeah, 'cause
Well.
if they're wearing it like a necklace. I was gonna try to.
Okay.
I
Are
wonder
you?
what kind of sacrifice.
Is there a bathroom here? I want to go change.
Are you asking one of the people next to you?
Well, first I'm going to ask them. Them.
These
No,
your friends?
these people.
Okay. They wouldn't have.
Okay.
There's a bathroom upstairs.
There is? Okay, I'm going to confirm with somebody else. Is there a bathroom?
Are you asking one of the townspeople or one of the people in the striped jumpsuits?
Striped jumpsuits.
You'll notice that he looks at you with kind of a weird look on his face.
Well, he has a plaster mask, so I don't do that, so I can't tell.
Well, you're right. This is true. But you can see kind of his eyes, and they're not like, there's something off here.
Yes.
And then he looks down, and you realize he's used the restroom. And he's like,
Oh, gross.
Walking back. Okay, when do we start killing these people?
all right, at this point, Hildred comes up to the podium.
As soon as he starts talking, that's when I want to try to slip one of these off.
Make a sleight of hand.
It was only a 27.
That's pretty good. Are you touching it with your fingers?
I'm grabbing the
Okay. You're able to slip it off.
part, not the medallion, because I've heard things.
Yeah, you have one now. A real one.
I've heard things.
Okay. Hildred's gonna step up and the music's gonna stop.
Keep saying medallion. It is
Let's
medallion. On necklace. Stick them in my little chest.
see.
Acquired.
What do you say?
Chest.
I mean, if you're going to go through the whole thing of printing out invitations.
Welcome, welcome, my subjects. We are so glad to have you all here today, to be together to worship our Lord and to also plan and to prepare for the glorious future which lies before us. But first, let us begin with a hymn. And at this point, you will all notice that there's little sheets of paper in the pews right in front of you.
Also not next to the person that I took that from anymore.
Here, let me actually get what it says.
I wish I was going to sit up front.
I haven't moved away, but I'm still near the back.
Because I'm going to kill him. I'm disillusioned. This guy killed someone.
Okay, I'm gonna put
I'm
this
so
in
pissed that the King of Yellow is just handing these things out now.
in character chat.
Is this the hymn?
Him.
No. I've seen this before.
And the organ starts playing. Da 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 da. And Hildred will do this, and then on the count of 3, everyone needs to sing this.
Hold on. Okay.
Along the shore the cloud waves break, the twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies. But stranger still is lost Carcosa. Anyways, there's a second verse to it.
Songs that the Hades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead, die thou unsung, as tears unshed shall dry and die in lost Carcosa.
Can I get an amen?
Hallelujah, amen. By the way, in the singing, it continued getting more intense and intense until a few people, voice Sean included, are just belting and screaming.
Yeah, she's belting it in anger. I
I
got dressed up for this. I was looking forward to this.
Yeah, this is the wrong kind of party for that.
He'll step back up to the pulpit, and he goes
Find
into.
a nice boy. We were gonna find
Let's
a nice
see.
corner.
He goes into a really long-winded speech about how he's essentially the chosen one, that he is to be the king under the king in yellow, that the future will be full of ecstasy and partying and raves, all before a glorious ending within the city of Carcosa.
Energy and all the debauchery. Just like
He invites all newcomers to pledge their loyalty to the king in yellow. And after this long-winded speech about how he's going to, overthrow the Baron and basically rule the place underneath the king, he'll conclude with a few orders of business, including raising funds to the creation of more medallions and more copies of the King in Yellow, which they pass like a donation bucket around. You'll notice there's a little bit of blood in the bottom of the bucket.
mine link to Martin. Martin, I really want to. Stop it. We've done this before. I really want to hit this guy with my axe. Just let me know when it's a good time.
We all I wasn't paying attention.
I know. Now you are.
Something about bloodshed.
Blood in the offering plate.
It was excruciatingly boring and non-informative, and honestly, I got dressed up for this, and I am insulted.
Sorry, I was thinking about that potion of slipperiness.
So yeah, eventually he finishes his speech with a little bit of a message about missionary work and wanting to share the message, and to share the books and the medallions with everyone that they possibly can, especially family and friends. And then at this point, he's going to say, "All right, we will end the meeting with a sacrifice. Do I have any volunteers?"
Yes, now.
Oh, to attack him?
Yeah, he asked for a sacrifice volunteer.
I'll you know what? I think I'll do it.
I was gonna poke someone to see if they'd stand up.
Just to poke somebody in the butt. That is really funny. Okay.
But I'm in the back, so that's
Yeah,
compared to where
let's-
she's at.
I'm not on the horse.
Yeah, let's put you in the pews here.
Are
Are you sitting in the front way, Shauna?
Yes, she's
Okay.
up front. I'm near the back.
Next
And
to
I'm in the
the
back.
prisoner who's, the insane man who soiled himself.
Stick me back there by closer to Moss Lynn.
I'm on the back. We're kind of chilling in the back. Give or take. I was facing backwards.
Nope. Okay. Good.
Aaron Hood threw me off for a second. Where's
Oh, I did not change clothes. Okay.
Did you change clothes or no? So you're gonna beat him in a dress.
Yes.
All right.
I was gonna go put my armor back on, but then the guy just soiled himself in front of her. So I'm like, yeah, I don't need to go to the bathroom anymore.
Oh,
Good catch.
do you mind handing me the wipe that's back there?
You should get some formaldehyde to clean it off. Well, what's the Emily used?
Acetone.
Acetone, which apparently dissolves plastic. Just like new. All right. Yeah, roll an attack. You're chucking your axe at him, right?
No, I
Fine,
want
go
to
up
see
to it.
what.
Oh, you want to
Assault.
sacrifice?
Yes, I am offering myself a sacrifice.
And then she's gonna stab him.
No, I want to see what happened next.
Oh, well, everyone turns to you.
I'm
unexpectedly.
letting. He wants me to attack, and I want to see how the sacrifice proceeds. And when I get bored, I'll attack it.
I have stood up in the back.
Oh, we have 2 volunteers today.
No,
How
like,
wonderful.
back towards the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just.
So I legit like stand up for the pew, walk backwards a bit more, kind of like lean against the wall.
and I'm already on the wall.
Okay, so
But I'm more like
I've found
Immediately
myself
in
less than inspired by this whole thing, and so sacrifice seems the way to go.
All right. All of the people, the townsfolk and the asylum people, stand up and they brandish ritual daggers, and they start walking towards you.
Okay, so she's gonna walk all the way up. Wait, so he's still back behind the rostrum, right?
Yeah.
So do I just come up here? Is there like a circle?
Usually you just
Just
stand
like
in
as
place.
everybody comes up, or does everybody just attack me?
Usually you just stand in place and let it happen. And then we
Just stand in place.
yeah.
Well, come on. So he doesn't mind that I came all the way
we
there.
don't mind. Yeah. You mentioned wanting to make a spectacle of it. That's
Okay.
I'm standing up in the pew.
All right, everyone. Like, let's at least get a chant going.
Oh,
So,
yes, let us
like,
chant.
I want to at least be stabbed, like, to a rhythm.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. Like,
what do you do? They are going to chant certain words.
Death to
I have slipped something into my hand, and I'm just waiting for an attack.
They are going to chant the words.
Swear it's a nursery rhyme.
Takelili. Takelili. And then the second word is going to be Relaya. Takelili Relaya.
Takalili Loraya. All right, hold on. I need to
Take
look
two of
for
those.
one specific thing.
It's like a tuck.
I will put those in the chats under lore.
All right. How many people?
Everyone stood up.
No, yeah, everybody's standing up and
There's a
moving
lot
forward.
of people in here,
Are they still
but I don't know if it's going to
walking,
come to combat. If it does, then we'll put them down. But
Are they
Yeah,
walking
well, I'm just
slowly?
wondering how many people
Yeah.
will be closer
this is
to
like a
her
Resident
at
Evil sort
30
of a
feet.
slow walk.
How many would end up
There's roughly
30 feet from her?
There's roughly about 60 people in here, I would say.
Okay.
we only got the second word.
Oh, sorry, let me do that one real quick.
If you're gonna swing, either you're gonna swing and I'm gonna shoot, or I'm gonna shoot before you swing. Because when they all got up and started walking, and you went up to the front. I went onto a pew.
Good.
So I'm standing there, so I have a line of sight, and you're within 5 feet
No, he's on the other side
of
the
this.
rostrum.
Yeah, that thing. That's 5 feet or so.
They're
Is
good.
it? It's not gonna be.
Because 5 feet is like I have to be within attack range. Am I
5
within
foot's
attack range of him?
That'd be like that far.
Let's see. Yeah,
Like he
He's
seems
on
like
one
10
side,
feet.
and you're on the
yeah.
other.
If you're gonna be right before,
If you go right to
podium,
the
then
side, edge of the table, and he's or rostrum, and he's on the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till the first line is 10 feet away. If that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, they all start approaching you with daggers drawn.
And then she will rage. Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna raise her axe, eyes burst into a rainbow of colors as flowers and vines burst from the ground.
It is quite dramatic.
Yes. So now, terrain around her is 15 feet around her. 15. It's all difficult terrain, and she's going to use her instinctive pounce to jump behind him.
Okay.
And attack.
All right, make an attack.
I would also like to shoot as I see her jump. I'll wait for her.
And it's going to be a reckless attack. Great. Oh, 22. To hit. And 8 points of damage. Are you going to let her get two hits in or just the one?
I think that. Yeah, music.
Turn.
I'll say that you can get one hit in.
Okay.
Did he turn when she jumped over him and attacked?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as he turns, I shoot.
Okay.
And I rolled a 22 to hit with my crossbow.
What was your attack, Eugene?
What was the hit?
Yeah.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, and so that would be 8 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. You rake the top of his head with your axe, but he's still standing. Yes. And what was yours to hit?
I rolled a 22 also.
Is also a hit.
My crossbow. And that would be lots of damage here. There's 5 initial piercing plus 6 fire. And then I can do sneak attack because she's literally right next to him. Or she's close by within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet of him.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
attack,
fair.
so. And that is
All the d6s.
lots. Dice hurts me. I don't know where it was. I think it was 4. I can roll right now. No, I can't find it.
It's worth a look. Look in features and traits. It's one up.
Wrong direction. There it is. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 5d6 damage.
There you go.
So I get 5d6.
Do you want D6? You can roll it 5 times.
Usually does 5 times.
4 is 7. 4 is 11. Plus 5 is 16. And plus 6 is 22.
All right. Yeah, that's enough to kill him. It pierces right through his chest. Bolt pops out the other side. And
And then disappears. That's what the bolt does.
his crown falls off of his head and rolls onto the floor in a little circle.
She'll grab
Grab
it.
that. Okay.
Crap, didn't think about it. Okay, she did.
Oh.
Yeah, and at this point, the whole congregation is going to start freaking out.
Drop your medallions and leave. As king, queen. Everybody gets a chocolate.
when you actually yell out and say this, then they're all going to start clapping. Oh, and this guy is diving out the window.
Okay.
What's this
Yeah,
guy?
man.
Boris Yvain.
Yeah, somebody should
Oh.
deal with that. She doesn't know who he is.
With a loud clatter.
I'm going to slip out the back door
Shatter
then
windows.
and
Good
give chase.
going out.
Okay.
Because you were in the back, you just got out the door.
Yeah.
And run.
Alright.
Alright, she still has
I'll
one
follow
more
you.
magical awareness now that she's figured out what she's done. Is there any magic on this thing?
We both booked it out.
You do notice that there is a symbol on it.
No, she's using magical awareness.
It is magical.
No more sleep. No more sleep.
No, I don't sleep anyway. Okay, everybody, drop your amulets right here on the rostrum.
Nobody's gonna do that.
I'm queen, though.
Apparently that means nothing.
I think he needs some assistance.
Not really
Meanwhile, I'm
queen,
choosing
because he wasn't really king. He was trying to.
At this point, they're all,
She's gonna look behind her. Like, is the king of yellow back there?
they're all going to stand up and start walking out. Seems like the meeting's adjourned for the day.
Oh, they got their
Yeah,
sacrifice.
they got sacrifice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone else going to give chase to Boris?
Just me and
We're
so
we're
far.
going out. He
All
went
right.
first. I'm kind of behind him.
Yeah, the fastest party members.
You guys run outside. I'll say that we haven't really been doing this much because he's been a cardboard cutout. But yeah, Vexlar is with you. You guys both run out the door.
Starts chewing on his brain.
Yeah, Vexlar's been munching on some brains. But you walk out the front door, and all of a sudden, Vexlar is going to cry out. And kind of fall into a fetal position and start shaking. Hold on, I kind of wrote this down. What happened?
Well, Martin.
You touched the thing.
Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Can I,
Never touched
since
the
I've now
I know.
stopped the doorway, because people are all leaving.
I was
can
upset.
Take a couple more necklace medallions.
Yeah, you can
This
steal a couple.
party is now somewhat
How many do you think I could get?
Roll a couple of
recoverable.
I got
It was now interesting.
15
But
plus
now I may
11,
have
so I got
touched
26. 28, 17, and a 29.
How many of those?
That's 4 so far.
Yeah, no, those are all good. You steal 4 of them.
That covers everybody else.
So, yeah, so I've gotten 4 more necklaces, not the actual medallion, just taking them from their necks.
But yeah, Vexlar starts writhing in pain. Muscles and flesh contorting in a strange way.
Don't worry, it's a yoga.
She's a mind flayer.
But all of a sudden,
used to be a party
Yeah, it's Emily.
let's see, the clouds part,
Not playing 'cause of all
and the
this.
sun, excuse me, not the sun, the moon shines directly upon Vexlar, and you are able to see Vexlar's visage, which is now changed. Let's see here.
I now have 5 of those medallions in my box.
Where's images?
My chest, chest.
Your chest.
In my bag. But yeah, I have 5 of them now.
Wait, but who's writhing in pain?
That's her Emily's character. Yeah. So she's got like tentacle.
What are we doing?
And a
It
beard.
is a she now because it's a fun trick. Would that have been changed back after the carnival got all healed? Or was that something else that wouldn't have been effective?
I don't think we would have been able to tell.
She doesn't get a candy then, so. No chocolate. As far as we know, she's still a she.
Oh no. She looks like some kind of character from the clown episode.
no.
And with an insane laugh, she's going to go and attack whoever is the closest to her.
Where did you find images of
Can I
clowns?
shoot at her from the doorway? I don't know where the crap
She's-
out there, but
I mean, she's right next to you guys.
She ran out with us.
Yeah.
she was still outside. I thought she was eating what's his fucking
No,
name?
no, she ran outside and started writhing on the ground.
After eating that ring?
No, just turned into that.
Well, then I would have been right next to her. So, I was stealing medallions. That's what I was doing.
Alright, so battle we're in.
I would have noticed.
So the only 2 people who are out there right now are Masamine and
I don't know where
Where's
you
my
went.
It fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Goo goo goo.
Cuckoo.
I was picking off people as they came out the door, so I was doorstep-esque.
Where is my?
I was gathering coin with my organs.
Looking for my.
Stickers? Scratch it?
Either way, do you mind grabbing a Vexlar? There should be 2 minis over there. Yeah.
Here's the Vexlar.
All right.
She have run straight over, trip down the stairs.
No. There we go.
Also, I'm wondering where.
So the rest of you guys are still inside somewhere.
Yep.
You two.
There are other
Vexlar-
people out there, not just us. Not
Yes.
these people. There's others.
And I was going to comment on that.
As they file out.
Vexlar,
Yeah.
standing up
Came up the
with
stairs.
claws on his hands, splashes the throat of one of the cultists, totally, basically decapitating the person's blood sprays across
Do I
the
see
stairs
this?
of the church.
I'm assuming I would definitely see it.
Yeah, it happened right next to you.
I climb up the wall.
You're just running up the wall.
Yeah, I
Okay.
turn and climb.
And I'm gonna do a sentinel attack.
Okay.
I need to get away. I don't do great at hand to hand when they're paying attention to me.
She got bit by a clown.
Oh, she did?
Back in
I thought it only attacked me.
It's like everyone.
that one.
She failed a constitution save
Yeah.
and was contracted with clown lycanthropy.
So 16.
And now it's starting to.
Yes.
Been about a
It
month.
must be a full moon.
It's a full moon tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
that's it.
werewolf.
Okay.
Random. Not
There-
to do with clown.
There was a were-human
How
leopard
tall
in
is the
front of
church?
it.
Is it?
A leopard that turned
I'm
into a
assuming it's
human
more than
in
2
front of it.
stories.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Okay, then I would have to wait a minute anyway. 'Cause I
Yes,
can do 2
that-
stories fine, but once it's higher,
That potion changed freak was infected with this.
13.
Okay. What kind are you hitting it with?
Say that again.
What are you hitting?
Quarterstaff
Is it magical?
+1.
Okay.
And I think monks.
Yeah, because wolves.
Was it the
can
tree?
not-
Their unarmed strikes count as magical, but if it's a +1 staff, it's magical.
But if it's a monk, what that counts
my
as
daughter
that.
trying to open it.
Probably.
I'm not sure if
Not quite twisted.
magical.
It is! What you doing? It's like you ate something.
All right. I'm gonna now say that it's Vexlar's turn.
Okay.
Unless you got anything else for me.
Not really, because that's just a reaction.
Okay.
If it's her turn.
It just says
Almost done
your unarmed strikes.
All right.
Yeah, but those weapons count as an armed strike.
The people who are trying to leave the church kind of stop and create like a sardine effect at the entrance.
Walking.
After witnessing one of their members brutally murdered, which to them isn't all that strange, but
Surprised.
they're not all ready to
They
volunteer.
usually get to participate.
They're surprised nonetheless.
Okay, yeah. This illithid clown,
Take one of the daggers.
teeth are gonna go, and it's gonna bite you.
All right.
That's a
As it emerged from the beard.
yeah. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Well, that's going to hit.
After that hit, when I get a chance, I want to shoot down at her.
That's 9 piercing damage. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I almost have to do stuff.
18.
It doesn't feel like anything has happened, other than being bitten by a
Crazy clown.
crazy clown.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and at this point, Vexlar is going to pull a balloon out of her sleeve and start blowing it up. It's getting real big. All right.
Can I take a shot?
Yeah, take a shot. It's not your turn.
Hit the balloon.
Well, they're blowing it. I'm aiming for there. So
You're aiming for the balloon or for
oh,
Vexlar?
good heavens, if it works. I don't think I'm going to hit either way. It's, I think it was a +7, and I rolled a 2,
Yeah, that's not great.
so that would be 9.
Yeah, you shoot the bow, but you're kind of at a weird angle, and it clatters onto the cobbles. All right. Anything you want to do on your turn?
Yeah,
Just a sorcerer. Beat the
Yeah.
snot out of her.
I'm going to attack with quarterstaff.
I'll get it.
21.
That is a hit.
17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And then 22
Also a hit.
and 18.
Damage?
Yep.
Wow.
No, yeah, 10. Yeah, 18.
How many times did you hit?
Twice.
All of them.
You should do 2 stunning strikes.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. All right, I'm going to hit a stunning strike on this last one here. Spin to. She needs to make a con saving throw.
Ooh. Yeah, she's gonna pass that with 21.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right, so as my
For your blows.
no, I'm actually going to use my. Where's it at? Hang on.
Has it been long enough that others inside this church could
Where's
notice
the
the
one that gets
commotion
me to where I
try to get out?
Oh, they're
No,
trying to
they-
go.
No, you all.
The people seeing the violence are stopped at the front of the door, and the other people are trying to get out. So it's like log
I
jam.
was wondering if any of them are trying to get through said logjam of people.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Go
they,
through a window.
If it's been long enough.
I'm like
for
the
it.
other guy.
there is a broken
broke
window.
The
Yeah,
I'm
there
going to
is a
take
broken
as my
window
bonus
over by the
action. I'm going to do patient
Yeah,
defense,
so
which
we
is a
could
dodge
work
action.
half of it.
Okay. Was there-
Yeah,
I guess we'll let him go.
Well, that will give me if she goes.
It's
to
been
strike,
like-
it'll
it's
be
been a
three.
little
I'll
while.
get- yeah.
Okay. All right. That I think would make it Vexlar's turn. Yeah.
What about us?
You're not down there. You guys.
Well,
all
this
need-
is going to resolve. So at this point, she'll hold up the balloon and start floating away, and she'll use her action to disengage.
Can I still shoot at her since she's floating up past me?
I'll say you get one shot at her.
Hit the balloon.
I was like,
Don't hit the balloon. Just let her go. We ain't got to fight to this. Everybody else is in the church
two again.
playing. Somebody's in the church playing I'm Queen.
Vexlar,
All my other
Vexlar
rolls
with a
were great.
final cackle. I'm going to find Howard, and I am going to kill him. And yeah, floats away.
Would I have 120 feet with time for a second
Sure.
shot or still not? Just the one.
Hmm?
I can go about 120 feet. Would I get a second attempt? on the
She's floating pretty fast. She's using all of her movement. Let's see. 30.
That's 4 times 30.
No, you would really have only gotten one shot off because she's essentially dashing straight up. So, yeah.
Well, I'm already up a Billy, so she has to catch up and go past.
Don't do it.
One more shot. I'll give you
You
one
hit her
more shot.
balloon and she drops to the ground and kicks my tail and will beat you to death with my staff.
I just rolled a 1.
Great. He's telling me
Roll
his
a D8.
crossbow breaks, so he can't shoot another shot.
This is what you get for your insistence.
Even with my pluses. 6.
Yeah, you shoot the crossbow, but
Once I miss my target, the bolt disappears.
I'll say that it
Magic.
Magic doesn't like electricity.
It flies-
It can suddenly
it
decide
flies
who's the
off
target.
into the distance, and you hear it. You can kind of see the bolt fly into the window of one of the houses, and you hear a scream from the house.
Wouldn't it have just disappeared based on the magic bolt once I miss or hit?
It's something in the
It's
house.
Meow.
Maybe it's a
Another
target.
cat bites the dust.
I say,
Well, is there any books or notes here at the
yeah,
rostrum?
it disappears after it
Yeah,
hits or misses
you will
my target.
find a physical copy of
Choose
the
my
King
target.
of Yellow. It's not indestructible tome, but rather just like a pamphlet, essentially.
Take that.
At this point, unless you guys stop the people, they're just going to leave the church.
Can you stop one of them, please? Just one person.
Why?
I don't know what it means to be queen. I would
you're-
like to know what it means to be queen.
I don't think
Okay.
you're queen.
Can I try to shoot one of the people with me in the phone?
And Bolton.
What do you want from me?
What does it mean for her to be queen?
I don't know.
All right. She's gonna drag the guy's corpse. Okay, now I have the crown. No, don't let him go. I have the crown. What does this mean?
I don't know. I'm just here to have a good time.
This is what you do for a good time?
Yeah.
This was not a good time.
I fish all day.
This, you have so little imagination. I'm insulted. This is not a good time. Who does this for fun?
This was a meeting to discuss finances and planning. Usually we have. That's not appropriate. Usually we have parties and
This was
raves.
not a party. There was no music.
This, like I said, this was more of a planning meeting.
So
But
we
no
think they're-
planning was done.
Well, come to the next meeting. You'll have a great time.
Okay, who organizes it now that I'm queen? Am I supposed to do that?
I believe it was the man who dived through the window.
Speaking of said man who dove through the window, I actually am going to
Can
go
you-
across and.
Do you really need that amulet? Do you have
Okay.
dreams with it?
Well, you know, I don't have bad dreams as long as I come to these meetings.
So you probably don't want to part with the amulet, right?
No, I like it.
I was kind of hoping to collect them all.
You already have enough. He clutches to it.
Do you know anything about this crown then?
It's golden.
Okay.
I'll
All right,
take-
I'm done with him. No, he is not useless. He's just lacking a severe imagination of what
Listen,
could possibly
listen,
be fun.
I can tell you're really worked up.
Yes.
Just trust in the plan. Carcosa will come. We will have a bright, glorious future within Haster.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. Your idea of what could possibly be a bright future is depressing. I was hoping for music. I was hoping for a banquet. I was hoping for big fluffy dresses. Look at me! I got dressed up for this. Just go away.
Come to the next meeting.
Shut up.
You're fine. He'll walk off. Alright, you guys are now in an empty church building filled with blood.
Does the cousin have any other documents or anything that describes what this crown is or now does?
You're all searching.
Yes, I'm very.
Are you going to tell him you just murdered his cousin?
Oh, is Lewis here?
He's waiting outside.
Yes.
He didn't come with us.
Oh, you're right. No, I said he was at the mansion. I did
Yeah.
say that. No, he's at the mansion.
Well, I'm going to tell him I murdered him anyways. Does he have anything on there?
It is 9:02.
Yes.
I will
Do it next time.
do it in the chat or.
I was going to say I want to know if
You
I
need to speak with
can
Ted,
see
so.
anyone.
I
Kind of
speak
a
with him.
perception check of that area.
I'll say that you would have seen Boris
You know,
booking
ask
it
questions.
as fast as you could.
Thank you.
I'm saying from
We can confirm his
Right
skills.
there after all that little
Post-mortem.
battle.
No, he's
23. Do I just see anything?
Alright, can you hand me my
He's
mini
yeah. You don't see anything.
Nothing at
Boris
that
is
point.
long gone.
Wish you would have seen, but then not.
He
now.
dived out of the window and he would have been dashing all the way.
So as of now, no.
Dashing all the way. What is this? Christmas
Yeah.
references?
Exactly.
Good Lord.
It is the holiday
We have
season.
had dad jokes, puns, and everything available.
And I was hoping to find a ring of spellstorming in that mansion.
What great rolls until I tried to shoot deck
You
slide.
can store
I'm
5 spell
fine.
slots.
I was
It's
hoping
great
for
rolls
a
until I was shooting
party.
it. Any other roll I did was actually cast team
Some
spells.
performance.
Before I
yeah,
added
doing that
anything
on
to
the
it.
horse.
And that
So I
one
throw
was
that on the horse.
No.
After
Honestly,
I
it's probably a
cast.
good thing.
What do you
Otherwise,
like
you
to
may
do
have
to
had
it?
a chance to
And all
infect
that
It's like
stuff.
the
everyone
most
else.
boring part of church.
And if she didn't check the body, I was
Great thing
after
is,
checking
it
up
stays
here, I
in
was
there
gonna
until
go
it's
down and
cast, so he can do it the day before.
check the body myself.
Regain his
I know,
spell slots on the
um,
long rest.
First, the
Rather
dead
than the
corpse
next day.
in the.
Oh no, I was gonna
Just
check
break
first dead people at the doorway. See if you can find any knives they had.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, he would have gotten a ritual dagger if you got that.
Open that box.
Did she kill just the one or more than one?
Maybe they found my lost box of
Um,
murder stuff.
He
Because
just killed
I would
one.
gather the daggers if I
Yeah.
find. So if there's only
Yeah.
one person dead,
It
I'd
would
pick up
just
their
been the one.
dagger. Is there a ritual dagger?
Ritualized dagger. It is engraved with the yellow sign.
Maybe we should just go back to Carcos and slay the king in yellow. Yeah, I'm sure that will go over well.
I
I can take
him
him.
in yellow. Have you seen his mini?
Is it 5 feet tall? 5 foot tall?
Maybe he'll just run away and we challenge him because he's yellow.
Potentially. Before he ran away.
He's yellow.
I thought you were gonna